Okay, good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the Law of Attraction Certification Program. This is very exciting day. Today, we are going to learn about how each one of you can become a magician, creating magic in other people's life. So I'm coming on video, but before that, I'm opening my chat window. Everyone type in E for excited. Those of you who are super excited to learn how you can become Law of Attraction coaches. So here we go, coming on video now. And I am here. All right, welcome back, everyone. How's everyone doing? Very good morning to all of you. Everyone unmute. Let's say good morning and congratulations. Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning and congratulations.
Morning and congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good morning and big congratulations to all of you for joining the Law of Attraction Train the Trainer program, the certification program, where now you can be a certified coach through me for teaching people law of attraction and creating lots of magic in other people's world. Are you excited for this? I am super excited for this. Just imagine exactly 1 year from now. Right now, we've got about 134 people logged in here. I'm sure very soon there will be many more people logged in. Imagine 1 year from now, each one of you trained at least 200 students. If you've trained 200 students from today till the next 1 year, and if there are more than 100 people who are law of attraction coaches, multiply 200 into 100. That's the number of people that we are going to help. That's the number of people that we're going to create magic with. And that isn't only the year number one. Imagine what will happen if we keep doing this year after year after year. So everyone unmute quickly and tell me one word. How are you feeling for joining the Law of Attraction Certification Program? 1, 2, and 3. Here we go.
Excited.
Very enjoyed.
I did.
Amazing,
Much excited.
Excited.
Great.
Loving the excitement here. Awesome. So let's keep that vision. Let's keep that intention that we're helping lots of people. And for that, let us start with manifestation first. This is a Law of Attraction Certification Coaching Program for becoming a coach. So what best way to start rather than just making sure that you start with your own manifestation? Yes, everyone ready? Awesome. So I'm going to switch off my video right now. Everyone sit straight. By the way, everyone able to hear my voice loud and clear? Give me a thumbs up. All right, perfect. So now right hand on your heart. Close your eyes. You can hear the music and my voice both clear. Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. With your right hand on your heart, close your eyes and imagine that today is 21st of May, 2023. 1 year is complete. And imagine that today you've trained more than 1,000 students on Law of Attraction. 1,000 students on Law of Attraction. And you are personally having a get-together of all your Law of Attraction students. And 1,000 people are logged in with you. How do you feel having all these 1,000 people whom you've helped? Imagine people sharing with you, they've got a job because of you. They've recovered some money that was stuck because of you. Somebody's improved their health because of you. You're smiling because some people even lost weight because of you. And that too without exercise. Just using Law of Attraction. Some people got married because of you. And now you're smiling because some people actually got divorced because of you. Happily. Some people got children because of you. Can you imagine? You're actually a magical mother for them. Some people got bigger business opportunities because of you. And the best part is, some people's house financially is comfortable because of you. And the best part is, while helping all these 1,000 people, you've got tears of joy. What is the value of that? Now imagine you've made more than 15 lakhs in this entire year, helping more than 1,000 people. How does that feel? You made so much money while helping so many people. And now imagine people are closing that Zoom meeting, or there are 1,000 people, and before people are logging out, you are asking them to unmute and say one word. How do they feel? And every single one of them have unmuted. And you know what they're saying? They're saying, I love you. They're saying, thank you so much. How does it feel to take love from so many people and blessings from so many people? Take a deep breath. And as you open your eyes, say Tathastu. Okay, open your eyes. Give me one word. How are you feeling?
Great.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Amazing.
Really nice.
Amazing feeling.
So much.
Oh,
My vibration has increased now.
awesome. So happy to see you all this way. The idea is I want you to feel what I feel. I want you to feel how amazing it feels to make a difference in people's life and yet be comfortable and rich in your own life too. So are you ready, everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. So to declare first, this is the only first batch which will happen live. That's right. So those of you who are live here with me right now, you're lucky. Congratulations for being live. Those of you who are watching me on a video recording right now, the only reason we've been able to keep the fees of this program very, very low is because I'm keeping this completely digital. If I would have kept it live every batch, one, I would have had to keep the fees very high because I'm investing my personal time in it. Second, you would have been always limited by my time availability. So maybe I'm available after 6 months, then you would have to wait for my certification program after 6 months. But I did not want you to wait. I wanted to make sure that every single one of you in the world has access to this program to become a certified law of attraction coach at your convenience from your house, anytime, anywhere in the world. That is why we made sure of two things. One, we kept the fees very low so that we can keep maximum people accessibility for this program. Two, keep it 100% digital so that it is not dependent on me at all. Right? Awesome. So now that I've declared this, let's start learning. Everyone take your notepads and pens. Today, what we are going to learn is going to completely change your life because it's not only about teaching other people, it's also about learning how to teach. There are two aspects of business. Everyone write down, whether it is law of attraction coaching or anything else. There are two aspects of business. Okay. One aspect of business, everyone write down, work plus money, work plus money equals no freedom. Work plus money equals no freedom. And that's one aspect of business. The second aspect of business, or the second type of business, is automatic work plus money equals freedom, financial freedom and time freedom. Now, which kind of business are you interested in, everyone? Type 1 or type 2? Obviously, right? Because if you keep working only as per the type 1 business, you will keep working in your life, but your income does not grow. And because your time is connected to your income, which means only when you work, you make money, because of that, how much will you grow eventually over a period of time? Because we all have limited time in hands. In the type 2 business, which is what we are going to learn today, which is law of attraction coaching business, once you teach a course and it's online, it's completely automatic. So I'll show you how to convert your courses into an online automatic course, how to make sure that your business becomes on autopilot. Does it mean we don't like working? Hello? Does it mean we don't like working? No, we love working. But then our time and our work should not limit our income. How many of you agree with me? Our time and our work should not limit our income. Then we are working because we love to work. Like right now, I'm working not because I have to work, because I love to work. Like right now, my voice is down, but I'm still here because I love to work. There's passion in what I do. Time is not going to limit my income. Work is not going to limit my income. Write that down as a beautiful belief system. Time will not limit my income. Work will not limit my income. Is everyone clear about that? Give me a thumbs up, right? So what is the advantage of doing a law of attraction coaching kind of a business? Everyone write down 5 advantages of doing a law of attraction coaching business compared to, let's say you're starting a restaurant business. What is the difference between a conventional business like a restaurant business, or starting a grocery store, or starting some kind of a shop where you're selling some kind of things, or starting even a global kitchen for that matter? What is the difference in online coaching business versus actually doing a proper business where it's conventional business, where you buy a shop or a rented place, an office, you invest, you call people, you hire people? So write down 5 differences, everyone, between an online coaching business and a conventional business. So everyone start writing in the chat window, what's the first difference between an online coaching business and second, a conventional business, especially law of attraction coaching business? That's right. So first big advantage, very low investment, very, very low investment. Now, what are the 2 investments that you will be doing in any kind of a coaching business, especially today, law of attraction coaching business? One, you've already done the investment of joining this course. Yes or no, everyone? Okay. But if you look at the size of the investment, is it too big or is it too small? If you look at the size of the investment. Okay, am I back? All right, there seems to have been a Wi-Fi disconnection there, but I hope I'm back. Yes, it looks like I'm back. Give me a thumbs up, everyone. All right, I'll restart my recording. Thank you. Okay, so as I was saying, the first big advantage is low investment. The kind of investment that you made in the Law of Attraction certification program, is it a small investment or a big investment? Everyone show me your hands. Financial number that you've invested. It's a very, very small investment. So that's the first advantage. The second type of investment in any kind of an online coaching business is advertisement. Everyone write down advertisement investment. So Google ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, all of these ads are called as advertisement investments. The beauty is, if you look at the ROI, which means the return on investment in a conventional business versus a law of attraction coaching kind of a business, if you invest 100 rupees in a law of attraction coaching advertisement, you'll make a minimum of 500 to 1000 rupees back, which means anything between 500 to 1000% returns. You invest 100 rupees, you get 500 rupees back. That means 500% returns. Or you invest 100 rupees, you get 1000 rupees, which means 1000% returns. I am personally experiencing this for the more than 2 years now. I've been doing this business of advertising in law of attraction for more than 2 years, and every single month I invest money, I get back at least 900 to 1000%. I have never had a month where my return has been 500%. It has always been between 900 to 1000%. Question: in how many businesses do you see 900 to 1000% return every month? How many businesses? Show me your hands. None. How many of you agree with me? So that is why law of attraction coaching business is one of the best ways to do business in your life. But the biggest difference in the law of attraction coaching business versus any other conventional business is, write down, making a difference. So in a normal conventional business, whether you're doing a restaurant business or a clothing business, any business, whether you're a doctor, any business in life, you're basically working on energy exchange only, which means you're giving some service, you're making money back. You're giving some service, you're making money back. Of course, that happens in law of attraction too. But here, it's about making a difference. You're not only going to make money, you're also going to make a lot of blessings. How many of you agree with me? In fact, How many people here have got amazing results yourself using law of attraction, which like if you pinpoint saying how much value that has, you cannot give any value to that. Raise your hands if you agree with me, right? Imagine the blessings I have received from you. Those are the blessings that you will now receive from people, because that is the power of teaching law of attraction. Okay. So first I want to clarify why law of attraction coaching business is one of the best ways to grow in your career compared to any conventional business. One more advantage, please write down: time freedom. Time freedom. The amount of effort required in a conventional business is just crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Compared to a law of attraction coaching business, initially you work hard, but later you grow it into an online coaching business. And look at me today. I'm making huge money, but I have a lot of time freedom. I want all of you to have this kind of time freedom with this kind of financial freedom. So that is one big advantage. Here is one more big advantage when we are talking about teaching law of attraction. Please write this down: self mastery. Self mastery. When you teach, whose ears are closest to you? Show me your hands. किसके कान आपके नजदीक है? Your own, right? So the more you're teaching other people, who's actually learning? You yourself. So the best way to master law of attraction is to start teaching. How many people here, while you're starting the law of attraction coaching certification, you have this doubt that I personally am not a master at this. How will I really teach? Type in I in the chat window if you have this doubt. Come on. And I want you to be honest with me. How many people have this doubt? Look, the number of people typing I in the chat window. I know you have this doubt. I started with that too. And that is why my mentor told me, he said, Mitesh, there are some people in the world who are very stubborn. They don't learn from other people. They only learn from themselves. So God made them a coach. Okay, which basically means some of you will learn more by teaching other people. How many of you agree with me you're very stubborn? If yes, once again, type in me in the chat window. If you agree you're a very stubborn person, and it's not easy to teach you. I'm telling you, people who are sitting in this course today are one of the stubbornest people in the world, including me. And that is why we became coach, because then the universe shows us how to learn while teaching other people. Right? So that's a big, big, big advantage that you will get by teaching law of attraction. Now let's understand, how do you really teach? There are some components, there are some buttons that you need to press. It's like a lock and a key. How many of you have ever seen a lock, when you put the key inside, has certain combinations, and there has to be certain turns. If they are wrong, the lock doesn't open. Like for an example, if you by mistake you hammer the key, it bends a little bit, just a little bit. Now you open the same lock with the same key. Will the lock open, everyone? No, it will not open. So every lock has the right combination, has the right buttons to press. The reason I'm using the word buttons, because nowadays we have digital locks, right? But what is a digital lock? It has combination of buttons. If you have even one wrong number in the combination, will the lock open up, everyone? Absolutely not. So that is why the combination has to be correct. The number of keys have to be correct. You can't have less numbers. You can't have more numbers. The sequence cannot go wrong. It's exactly like your phone number. Like in your phone number, how many digits are there? Everyone show me your hands. 10 digits. Is it okay if I use only one less digit? No. Is it okay if I use one more digit? No. So one is, the number of digits has to be perfect. Second, sequence has to be perfect. It's the same 120 number, but sequence has to be perfect. What I'm about to show you is the same sequence that I have followed learning from my mentors. And I've done this not only in the law of attraction coaching business, but also in the corporate coaching business. And for 17 years, I've seen back-to-back success in my life using this kind of strategy. So what is the strategy? Everyone write down, whenever we are starting something new in life, there are two things which are very critical: problems and solutions. Problems and solutions. So first, I want all of you to quickly write down, what are your problems when you're starting new as a law of attraction coach? And only specific to right now as a law of attraction coach. So take your notes, everyone. Yes, don't worry. Those of you who are not able to attend live right now will get the recording. Nothing to worry. Now, everyone type in the chat window, what are the kind of problems that you feel you might be facing right now, or you will face as a new law of attraction coach? Lack of confidence, yes. What else? So you don't have authority, correct? So people may not trust you because you don't have authority. Very good. Fear is there in teaching. I don't know how to attract students, people are saying, okay? Self testimonials. I don't know how to market. I don't know how to communicate. I'm not a good speaker. So people who are watching me on a video recording right now, I'm actually reading the comments for you, which we did during the live session. Getting clients. Yeah, I don't know how to get clients. I hesitate to teach. How many of you hesitate to teach? Raise your hands. Okay. What to put in the content? I don't know what to put in the content. Lack of content. I'm not taking action. I'm scared. I have self-doubt. How many of you have self-doubt, by the way? Raise your hands. Okay. I don't know how to get leads. Fear to face public. I'm an introvert person. How do I teach? Okay. What if people judge me? Where to start? I have no clue where to start. All right. So here's what I've done. I'm switching off my chat window now. What I've done is I've written down those problems that all new law of attraction coaches face, those which I faced personally when I started in my career. Are you ready to see exactly the same combination that you need to solve so that you can become as successful as I am? How many of you are interested in that? Okay, so make notes. Here we go now. What are the problems that you have in your life? The first problem any new law of attraction coach will face, I'm not talking about someone who's already learned, I'm talking about someone who's even starting from scratch. First, lack of knowledge. Your knowledge is shallow. What I mean by shallow is upar upar ka knowledge hai. We need deep amount of knowledge. How many of you feel deep knowledge brings confidence? Raise your hands if you agree with me. Deep knowledge brings you confidence. Like if you know something very deeply, people can't argue with you, right? Because you know exactly what you're talking about. But how many people here, you're scared of very logical people attending your law of attraction course? Raise your hands. Ah, you're scared. I'll tell you why you're scared. You're not clear about your knowledge. Do you think I am scared of logical people attending my law of attraction course? I'm not scared. I'll tell you why. I know how to convince because my knowledge is deep. So I'll give you that deep knowledge as part of this course. But let's look at first, what are the total problems in our life? Second, lack of content. A lot of people have a lot of knowledge, but what is content? Content is teaching in the right sequence, teaching the right amount of content. If you teach too much, it's a problem. If you teach very little, it's a problem. If you teach in the wrong sequence, it's a problem. For an example, have you ever heard a best-selling book? Has anybody read a best-selling book? Raise your hands, please. Okay, great. Give me names of any book right now in the chat window, which is a best-selling book. Come on. Best-selling book. Like one of my favorites was 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. How many of you read that book? Beautiful book, right? So one is, okay, I've opened up my chat now. Go for it. One is 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The second book I love is, okay, some of you are saying magic. Very good. Ikigai. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Think and Grow Rich. Power of Subconscious Mind. Law of Attraction by Mitesh Khatri. Okay. You Can Heal Your Life. Yes. Psychology of Money. Very good. Think and Grow Rich. Power of Now. Wonderful. Compounding Effect. Okay. Whatever names you've written of the book, here's my question. The book is a bestseller today because the chapter of the book are written in a particular sequence. How many of you agree with me? If that sequence goes wrong, will that book have the same impact on us? No. Right? That is why the content part is very critical. How to design the content of law of attraction. That's a big problem right now for most new law of attraction coaches. It was for me too when I started for the first time. Third, lack of experience. Experience in what? Experience in delivering programs. You don't know how to convince people. You don't know how to speak in front of people. You're not confident. You're not able to connect with people. You don't know how to make it interesting for audience. How many of you have similar problems because of lack of experience in coaching? Raise your hands. Okay. So that's another big problem we have. 4, don't know selling. Everyone type an I in the chat window if this is a problem for you. How many people here don't know how to sell? You may have the knowledge, you may have the content, you may have the experience, but you don't know how to sell. Well, if you don't know how to sell, what's the use having all the knowledge, content, and experience? Zero. right? You must know how to sell. That's a very, very big problem, not just in the law of attraction coaching business, in any business in the world. That's one. Let's take the next one. No video making skills. Most of us are not good at video making, don't know how to make videos, what lighting to use, how to use the camera. How many people here, when you come in front of the camera and you switch the play button on, and if you've ever tried to make videos, you suddenly go blank and you don't know what to say? Type in me in the chat window if you've had this experience where you suddenly go blank and you don't know what to say. Have you had that experience? Look at the number of people saying me again. It's going crazy. All right. But that's natural. But this is a big problem we need to solve. Right. Then, lack of strategy. Lack of strategy. Any business in the world has a strategy to start with. If your strategy goes wrong, everything goes wrong. Example, you're starting a construction business. When you start a construction business, do you need a strategy, a blueprint of the property that you want to build? Yes or no? Of course. What if the blueprint goes wrong? What if the strategy goes wrong? You may have everything, but everything will go wrong just because the strategy is wrong. What I will share with you is the strategy that I have implemented. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Finally, a lack of community. Now, this is very, very critical. Most of us don't understand the value of this. Example, do you know why doctors are successful? Because there's a community of doctors helping each other. How many of you agree with that? Raise your hands. Engineers are successful because there's a community of engineers supporting each other. Scientists are successful because there's a community of scientists working together. Artists are successful because artists have a community of people who work with each other, who they learn from each other. Yes or no? The biggest problem in the law of attraction coaching business that I have experienced, coaches don't like to teach each other. Coaches are very, very insecure. Now, how many of you, for an example here, be very honest with me, okay? Everything I'm teaching you here today, if you had to teach somebody else how to teach law of attraction, giving your business strategy to someone else, 99% people feel insecure in that. Type in yes or no in the chat window. 99% people feel insecure in giving their content to other people. That is why you'll observe if one coach is attending another person's coach, another coach's online course, they say no, don't attend. Why? They are insecure of stealing content. How many people personally have that fear of your content being stolen? Be very honest with me and type in I in the chat window. How many of you have that fear of your content being stolen? Well, how to solve that problem? You must have a community of law of attraction coaches, people who help each other, people who connect with each other. And that is what we are going to provide you. So now let's look at the solutions part. There are solutions that we are going to give you in the certification program. Solution.
Mitesh, you have gone mute.
Oh, sorry about that. Am I back?
We lost you last couple of seconds.
Couple of seconds, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so let me start here again. Yeah, got it. So first is lack of scientific knowledge. When you have lack of knowledge, only knowledge will not help you. You need proper scientific knowledge to be able to get results in your life. If you have scientific knowledge, nobody in the world can debate with you. How many of you agree with that? Right? If you have bookish knowledge, like you read from a book and you give knowledge, people can debate with you. But if you have scientific knowledge, if you can prove what you're saying, nobody in the world can argue with you. What we'll give you today is not just knowledge, but scientific knowledge, so nobody in the world can debate with you. Okay? Then, next. Basic law of attraction content. There are multiple levels of law of attraction. This certification coach is this program is going to give you complete content of the basic law of attraction. I have personally in my life made more than anything between 15 to 20 lakhs per month only teaching basic law of attraction. That's true, only teaching basic law of attraction. There are multiple levels. Then we have advanced, then we have wealth mastery. Some of you know my programs. We have all the way up till platinum. I'll show you how to create those programs in the future. But before you master advanced and wealth mastery and platinum, you need to start mastering teaching what level, everyone? Level 1, basic level, right? So we'll give you complete structured content of the basic law of attraction content. You never have to worry about thinking how will your law of attraction content work? Okay. And the best part is, this is the same content that I have been using in my life to create results for my students. So you will not have to experiment with your content. This is a best-selling content that I've been using, and people are getting amazing results with it. This is the same content details that I will give you starting today. Okay. Then, lack of experience, don't worry, we will give you assignments. So even though you are attending this on a video recording, the way I have made the assignments, you will get a chance to practice. The way I've made the assignment, I will make it very, very easy for you to acquire experience. Experience is not bad, but experience when it comes without strategy is bad. Why? Because it can take any amount of years of experience to get you to the right results. But when you have strategic experience based on assignments, your experience will be much richer than anybody in the world. So we'll give you specific strategies and assignments and practices to make sure that you get that right experience very, very fast within 30 days. By the way, the intention is whatever day you are starting with me today, look at the date. Doesn't matter whether you're attending video or video recording or live. Within 30 days, I want you to start your law of attraction coaching certification program. How many of you would love to do that? Give me a thumbs up. Right? So within 30 days, all of these solutions will be with you. Now, next, very critical, selling script. I'm not going to teach you how to sell. I'm going to basically give you my entire selling script. Why? if I teach you the science of selling, the problem is some of you may get it, some of you may not get it. Some of you may apply it, some of you may not apply it. So I don't want you to teach the science of selling. That's in itself is a huge program. How many of you agree? Learning the science of selling in itself is a crazy amount of science. Type in yes in the chat window if you agree with me, right? So I don't want to overwhelm you with knowledge. I'm going to give you the same script that I use. Now, most people in the world will never give you the same script. I will give you my script. The same script I use in my webinar. Tried and tested script. The same webinar, and I'll give you details of why my webinar works. What exactly do I do in my webinar? A lot of things that you like. Let me give an example. How many of you have seen movies in life? Raise your hands. Now, in the movie, on the front, who is in the movie? Everyone type in the chat window. Who's in the front of the movie? Who's in the front of the movie? What do you see in the movie when you see the movie? Actors, very good, actors, right? You see all the actors. Who is behind the movie? Who's behind the movie? Director, right? Now, no, villain is not behind the movie. Villain is in the movie. Now, some people say, I see this amazing movie called Bahubali. How many of you have seen Bahubali? And then the recent movie of Rajamouli. Rajamouli is the director, right? RRR, the recent movie which broke so many records. Now, some people would say, oh, now I've seen RRR, now I've seen Bahubali, now I will make the same movie and it will make me 1,000 crores. Will it happen? No, 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 no. Why not? There are some things about the movie which only one person knows. Who is that? Come on, who is that? Only Rajamouli in this case. Only the director knows what he's doing. Why is a particular scene looking in a particular way? Why? A particular music works in one situation, doesn't work in another situation. These are details which comes with 15, 17 years of experience. I've got more than 17 years of experience teaching law of attraction. I've been selling law of attraction courses only for 2 years, but I've been teaching law of attraction for 17 years. And for the first 17 years, I've been teaching it completely free at my house every Sunday. Believe me, we did that for every Sunday for about 17 years. But anyway, because I've got this experience, as a director of my course, I know exactly what I'm doing because of which my program is selling. I have personally invested more than 10 lakh rupees on different sales programs with coaches who have taught me what to add in this particular selling script. Believe me, there have been times in my selling where I've had zero sales. But that's not because my program did not have power. It's because I did not have the power to make my program powerful. I'll give you an example of what I'm trying to say. How many of you have heard of this movie called KGF 2? Have you heard about this movie KGF? Right, recent super hit movie again. So I heard a very amazing dialogue in that movie. And the dialogue is, people coming from powerful places become powerful. But people who are powerful make place is powerful. I was like, wow, what a powerful statement. What I realized with learning with my coach, he said, Mitesh, the coaching program is already powerful. Like law of attraction itself is a very powerful program. How many of you agree with me? Law of attraction program is a very powerful program. But we have to add power to that program by learning how to sell. If I don't know how to sell, I will not be able to sell the same content, the same program. It took me more than 1 year to invest more than 10 lakh rupees to learn this coaching program. I promise you, I will not hide anything from you. The same script that I'm using to sell my law of attraction course, I will share the exact same script with you. So you don't have to experiment. You don't have to invest 10 lakh rupees anywhere. All you have to do is replicate what I'm doing, model what I'm doing, practice what I'm doing. You will get similar results. How many of you are happy for that? Type in happy in the chat window now if you're happy to have a ready selling script. Okay, so this takes care of your problem completely. I don't want you to get into learning selling and everything. Just follow my script and you'll get results. Next problem is what? No video making skills, right? Don't worry. We'll give you easy video tricks, extremely easy video tricks. From the second week of our program itself, you will start making videos. That's right. Whether you're watching me on a video recording, whether you're watching with me live today, it doesn't matter. I promise you, from the second lesson itself, you will start making easy videos. There are a lot of our students already who've become Ho'oponopono healers who have already experienced this. All the people who are part of the Ho'oponopono healers program, and if you never made videos before, but now you're super confident you're making YouTube videos now, just unmute and tell me, are you confident today in making videos easily?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I am confident to making
I
videos.
am confident
Yes,
in
now
making
got
good
confidence.
Did you see so many people are saying, yes, these are all part of our Hope No Healers program. They've already learned how to do that. You will also learn exactly how you can make videos in the very second lesson of this course. Okay. Then the next part for you that you will go through in this program is ready business strategy. Again, a strategy is very, very critical. If you have the wrong strategy, everything goes wrong. I was telling you this in the beginning when I spoke about lack of strategy. So again, instead of teaching you strategy, instead of giving you an MBA book on strategy, business strategy, I will give you my strategy that I'm using. Simple as that. I don't want you to think. I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to learn from books. I don't want you to go to different courses. Replicate what I am doing. I will open up my book and I will show you what strategy I use, how I started making money. Complete business model I will hand over to you. That is my promise. I will not hide anything from you. Is that good? Yes. So you don't have to worry about strategies. Okay. And here is the good news. We are starting with strategies in today's lesson. Today, right now, in the next 15 to 20 minutes, I will show you a very clear strategy of how you will start, how you will end in 1 year. I'll give you a complete 1 year plan in the next 15 to 20 minutes. And let me give you an example. I want you to give me a very honest answer about this, okay? If I was to say that you right now will make 15 lakhs in the first year of teaching law of attraction course, without the strategy right now, where is your level of confidence? Type in on a level of 1 to 10. Come on, tell me in the chat window. Without any strategy, where would you feel confident? In my case, I was like at 2, not 0, but I was definitely at 2 when I started because I had no idea how to start. I had no idea what strategy should I be focusing on. I promise you, in the next 15 to 20 minutes, even if you're at 2, 3, 4, or 5, your confidence will be at 10. 100% 10. Because once you have that clear roadmap, you know exactly where you're going, your confidence just goes up. I'll tell you what is the meaning of the word strategy. Everyone write down GPS map. How many people here have used Google Maps ever? Of course, everybody uses Google Maps nowadays. Even Ola and Uber uses Google Maps, right? So what happens when you use a Google Map? Let's say you're going to some part of the world which is not India. Let's say you go to Italy. And in Italy, you've gone there for the first time. Do you know the roads of this place? No. But if you want to go from point A to point B, and if you use Google Maps, the moment you switch on that Google Maps, and you see that beautiful map with that exact blue sign, and you start walking. Tell me in the chat window, everyone, how confident do you feel when you use Google Maps in a completely new country? How do you feel? Super confident. 10. Do you ask anybody on the way where to go? Nope. Do you think 100 times before you take the next step? Nope. Why? Strategy. A strategy is a map of where you want to go with absolute clarity. And the best part is, Google Maps, the way it works, if you're going straight and if suddenly there is traffic on the way, what will the Google Maps do? Show me your hands. It will give you new directions, right? I'll give you a strategy where even if you find traffic in one place, you will still reach the destination with the second door. How many of you want this kind of a very clear roadmap starting today, not later, starting today? Yes? Okay, awesome. So then coming in the last step, which is lack of community part, very critical. We will create a community for you, like a Facebook group, but not a Facebook group, because the problem with Facebook group is it's very distracting. You go into Facebook and the first thing happens is you get distracted with other messages. How many of you have had that experience where you log into Facebook for one thing and you forget and read other things? Yes or no? Right? So that's why I don't use Facebook group. So just like Facebook, we've purchased another community platform, looks exactly like Facebook. We have already given you access to become part of this community. When you join this group, this online community of law of attraction coaches, my intention is that this law of attraction group has to be that kind of a group where you are not insecure of helping each other. You're ready to share information. You're ready to share your advertisement script. You're ready to share your best practices. How many of you think you are ready to give in the community? Because when you are ready to give in the community, everybody is ready to give in the community. We all will grow together. Type in G for give in the chat window if you are ready to give. You will not hide. You will not feel insecure. I want you to support each other, because the reason we've kept this program fees very low, because personally, I can't keep guiding you. I can't keep doing personal question and answers with people. That's possible for the plan 2 people. As you know, when you joined Law of Attraction certification, there's a plan 1 and there's a plan 2. Plan 1 is completely digital. Plan 2, yes, there you have unlimited access to me on a particular day where I meet you live. I answer all your questions, but that's a very expensive plan. I understand if some of you have not been able to join plan 2. Don't worry about that. But at plan 1, I needed you to have support even if I can't answer your questions. And I'm telling you, the power of having 500 people in a community is even better than one coach answering your questions. How many of you agree with that? Right? That is why for those people who've joined plan 1, I'm giving you this access to this plan 1 community, which will give you access to more than 500 coaches where we will all learn together. Okay, done. So this is the problems that we are going to solve. These are the solutions that you are going to get starting today. Everyone unmute. Tell me, how do you feel about all these problems being solved within 30 days? Within 30 days, how do you feel about this?
Super excited.
Great, super excited. Thank you.
Wow, awesome. Thank you so much.
So now let's begin about solving the first problem. Okay, what is the first problem? Everyone tell me in the chat window, what's the first problem that we should solve? Can anybody tell me what's the first problem we should solve? I've told you 7 problems there. There was knowledge, there was experience, there was content. No, we don't start with knowledge. Very good answer, Shri Hari. We start with strategy. Everyone write down strategy in your notepads. Take a blank page, take a completely new page. We are right now starting with strategy about what strategy do you need to follow to make a good amount of money and then even start helping people. So here we go. First strategy, very, very clear strategy, has to be a game plan to make sure that you are able to make 10 lakh rupees minimum by the next year. In fact, I'm going to make this not even 10 lakhs, minimum 12 lakhs. I'll tell you why 12 lakhs. If you do 12 lakhs in 1 year, monthly, that is how much, everyone? 1 lakh, right? That's the minimum amount of income that I want you to have within the next 1 year by 21st of May, 2023. Okay. So how do you have this game plan ready with you? There is a specific calculation that you must keep in your mind, and then do not change that calculation ever, 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 ever. Now, either you can make this game plan or I can make this game plan and you can follow. What would you like to do, everyone? Would you like to create or would you like to follow? Tell me in the chat window, everyone, quickly. Would you like to create your own game plan or would you like to follow my game plan? Jaldi bolo. Good. A lot of people are saying follow. Are you sure you will follow my game plan? Then type in IP, I promise. Come on, quickly type in IP, I promise. People who are watching me on a video recording, below the video, I want you to write down in the chat window, in the comment section, I promise I will follow your strategy. The reason I'm saying this is the most important part of the plan. You goof up with this plan and your GPS map goes wrong. Either you follow Google or you follow yourself. Either you follow the Google Maps or you follow yourself. You can't follow both. How many people have made this mistake? When you're sometimes following Google Maps, you get a little confused, you doubt Google Maps, you try on your own. And then you again follow Google Maps, and then you again try on your own, and you waste more time in your life. How many people have made that mistake? Type in I in the chat window, where sometimes you've doubted Google Maps and you actually wasted more time, right? Today, I don't want you to waste time. Simply follow the same strategy that I have followed in my first year of life as a law of attraction coach. I'm giving you what I did in the first year. How many of you are ready for this? Okay, so take your notepads and write down this simple calculation, the game plan which I'm showing you. In the first 1 year, full 1 year, I want you to coach 200 students at the rate of 2,000 rupees. 200 students at the rate of 2,000 rupees. Please write this down. 200 students at the rate of 2,000 rupees. Now, question. 200 divided by 12 months. How much is that? Everybody. Give me the answer quickly in the chat window. Somebody who's good at maths. 200 divided by 12 months. That's 16 students in a month. Now, if I give you a very clear strategy of how to sell, if I give you a very clear strategy of how to attract your students, 16 students in a month at only 2,000 rupees. Is that possible, everyone? Is that practical? Yes? So am I giving you an unpractical goal? No, I'm giving you a very, very practical goal to start with. Does it mean I will not teach you how to make 1 crore, 2 crores like me in a month? I will, but I did not start with 1 to 2 crores in a month. I started with this. My first goal was to make that 1 lakh rupees a month. When you respect small money, big money comes to you. So how many of you promise me you will not feel small about the small money, you will respect the small money? Raise your hands. Right? करोड़ों की बातें करके लाखों को छोटा नहीं कर देना. पहले लाखों को प्यार करो, करोड़ों अपने आप आ जाएंगे. Right? Got it. So if you multiply 200 students into 2,000 rupees in 1 year, tell me how much money would you have made? Come on, quickly. That's right. Come on, everyone, check. I want all of you to give me the numbers in the chat window. Come on, all of you. 200 students into 2,000. That's 4 lakhs, correct. That's 4 lakhs. Now, these 200 students, please write down, have to be group coaching only. Group coaching only. Which means you will not meet them one-on-one. You will only coach them in a group. What you will coach, how you will coach, knowledge, content, I will give you that later, don't worry. But the game plan is critical first. Only and only and only and only group coaching. Now, don't change this plan. How many of you once again promise me you will not change this plan? Group coaching, 2,000 rupees, 200 students, no deviation, no confusion, strategy badalni nahi hai. Are you clear about this, everyone? All right. How many of the Hope No healers have made this mistake? You changed the strategy and it did not work for you. Type in full word guilty in the chat window. Come on. Let me see how many people have made this mistake. You changed the strategy which I gave you and it did not work for you. Right? And after that, you came back to me and I gave you the right strategy again. I said, just follow what I'm saying and you got results. Tell me yes in the chat window or just write down the word results in the chat window if after you got back to my strategy, you got results. You got results, right? You will get results again, I promise you. How can I be so confident? Scientific knowledge, personal experience. I have done this personally. Okay, so I promise you it works. 200 students, 2,000 rupees, group coaching only. All right. Second part of that's game plan. Write down 200 students, personal coaching at 5,000 rupees. 200 students, personal coaching at 5,000 rupees. Now, Again, dividing 200 students by 12 months, you will have 16 students in a month. Question. When I teach you the right strategy to sell, when I teach you the right content to teach, when I teach you the right way to attract students, is it natural? Is it practical to have at least 16 students in a month at the rate of 5,000 rupees? Everyone unmute, or just let's do one thing. Everyone unmute and say practical or not practical. Come on, doable or not doable? Practical. Now calculate what is the total of 5,000 rupees multiplied by 200 students. Come on. That's right. That's 10 lakhs. So 10 lakhs rupees from personal coaching. And now some of you will say, but Mitesh, you don't do personal coaching. Why are you asking me to do personal coaching? Oh, no. I did personal coaching for many, many years. Many years. Why do you need to do personal coaching? If you don't do personal coaching, you will not master law of attraction. How many of you agree with me? Start personal coaching. I will teach you exactly how. Don't worry about that. But if you now multiply that amount, let's go to an Excel sheet in front of all of you. So first, we are multiplying 200 students into 2,000 rupees. That gives us 4 lakh rupees. Then we take 200 students into 5,000 rupees. It does not give us 20 lakhs. It gives us 10 lakhs. What is the total, everyone? Comes to 14 lakhs. Now, question to all of you. This is only year one. This is only year one. Are you here to become a law of attraction coach as a career or only for time pass? Everyone type in career in the chat window if you're serious about being a law of attraction coach as a career, like me. For me, this is my bread and butter both. Right? My bread also, my butter also, everything. My cream, my fruit salad, whatever you call it, everything is this. I don't do anything else in my life. This is my career. If you're here for your career, you will continue your business second year, right? Now, let us say in the second year, your personal coaching business remains the same. You only train 200 students because 16 students in a month is a lot of time to invest. Yes or no? So let's say you don't increase your personal coaching students, but next year, if your first 200 students get a lot of results, will you be able to double your rate next year? Hello? Will you feel confident to charge 10,000 if 200 students get results? Yes or no? I'll give you an example. Okay, everyone come to the gallery view. Let's look at some inspiration, okay? I want those people to raise your virtual hand who are willing to share in very short 1 or 2 lines what are the amount of results that you've got by attending my law of attraction coaching program. What results? And I want you to just give me 2-3 lines maximum. Like I don't even want you to take 1 minute, just like 20 seconds speed sharing. What have you achieved? Is everyone ready? So mentally prepare your points first. Mentally prepare your points. What are the kind of crazy results that you've got? I want bullet points like I was not able to get a job for 10 years. I got a job in 1 month. Like yesterday, Shakunji shared in the first day, her son got a job. In the first year, his salary doubled. So I just want bullet points. Everyone take 10 seconds, write down your bullet point, or just mentally prepare your bullet points. I think it's your experience, your success. You don't need to write it down. Ready? Okay, here we go. I'm only going to keep you on gallery view so that all of you can see me clearly. Akshay, bullet points. Let's go.
Yeah, so I got my dream job after almost 6 months with 65% hike, 9 lakh rupees joining bonus. And within 3 months of joining, I got again 22% of hike. So it's magic.
This is just amazing. Thank you for sharing, Akshay. Very fast that was. Very good. Manisha, let's go for it.
Yeah, before you started, announced this law of attraction certification course, exactly 1.5 months before that, before today, I was discussing the same thing with Trupti Khan, that I really want to teach this thing, but I was getting into guilt that I don't have the certification and I don't have the permission from Mitesh. And on 20th, you announced this. I saw this ad on 30th and I joined the course.
That itself is a result. That's awesome. Okay, thank you for sharing. All right. So quickly, Jatin, bullet points. Let's go.
So, this relationship with myself has increased. I've become more action oriented. I've gotten more money by learning, by taking knowledge from you, and I've become more confident in the domain of coaching.
Wow.
And
Amazing.
I don't stop myself. So negativity doesn't stay in me for long. So
You've
that's
forgotten points like you've become a TEDx speaker, national bestselling, international bestselling author,
and
second time international
and
bestselling author.
so
An
another
international
thing.
coach. An international coach.
And international coach and Indu and Mitesh, one more thing. Day before yesterday, I've also become a Guinness World Record holder, which I will. So
You
that's
go.
the latest one. Yeah. So that's
Amazing.
the latest.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. So Sonam, quickly, 2, 3 points. Yes.
Sir, I have manifested my house. I have manifested my job a level above with 45% of hike. My in-laws who were not talking to me from 10 months, I have manifested that in just 10 days time. And when it comes to money, with Ho'oponopono course, I have started making money now. It's my second week and I'm already making a lot of money from that.
Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. Okay. Super. One more. Lakshmi, go. Yes. I've unmuted you. Try again. So don't touch the button from your side. Let me unmute from my side. You got it. Go for it.
Okay, so when I joined you, I had only one vision to be coach. And I used to affirm like I have already become a successful coach and I have this much students. Now I have students, but I don't have time. I'm making this much money. I'm getting international students from Ho'oponopono certification course. So
Amazing. Amazing. That's
By the way,
beautiful.
we saw you live
Awesome.
yesterday.
Yes, we saw you live yesterday. I showed him though. I said, look, this is our Lakshmi. All right. Rahul, let's go. Yes, Rahul.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Within 1 year, I was completely confused, and after meeting you and after joining Law of Attraction course, I started making 1 lakh, 1.5, 2 lakh rupees, and I have crossed 1 million rupees, and soon I will cross the mark. The target
Amazing.
to you. So
Super. Congratulations. Congratulations. So that's Rahul. Let's take one more. Vardhani.
Vardhani.
Yes, Vardhani, go for it. No, wait. Yes, go for it.
Sir, I'm super duper excited to share this with you, sir. I just joined 6 months back in your course. You are my divine look. So now I got, I'm a dancer, like a coach. Now I got 80 students for my classes, dance classes, and this Ho'oponopono totally changed my belief about myself. Now I got many friends even from US and all, and the most and very important thing, sir, I can able to speak, and that was not like a confident earlier. I'm able to make videos and all, and the most important is, sir, I told you about my children, this one, because I'm just sending them, I have to send $5,000 every month to them. And the best, excited to share with you, my husband got a wonderful posting, that is MD CEO in Bahamas. We are moving to Bahamas, which is tax-free country. That is the big news, sir. I'm so love you, sir, mom, in the mom.
Oh my God.
But I was not attending. We have so many things to settle. That's what I was.
Congratulations, Vardhani. Very happy for you, beta. Very happy for you. All right. This is just crazy. This is just crazy. Okay. So I know there are many people willing to share, but I'll tell you why I asked all of you to share this. The moment people have shared this, now, everyone tell me in the chat window, if you were listening to these results for the first time, and if you had 200 such results, yeah, would you feel more confident to charge 10,000 in your second year? Tell me yes or no in the chat window quickly. If you created these results, not me, you created these results, 200 results, will you have the confidence to charge 10,000 rupees in the year two? Yeah. All right. Now, if you do that, look what happens. In the year two, we get same 200 students into 10,000 rupees, and that's 20 lakhs in the year two. Now, in the year two, I am assuming that you charge the same amount of money for your group coaching, but you double your students in the year 2. How many of you agree that is absolutely practical, that if you have these kind of results, in the year 2, you can have 400 students in your 2000 rupee group coaching? Yes or no? Right? So let's look at that. 400 students into 2000 rupees in year 2. That's 8 lakhs. So in the year 2, you would have made 28 lakhs. Now, question. Provided you created these kind of results, and if I give you a ready-made strategy to create these results for people, do this kind of selling, create this kind of a community, will you think that in the year 2, not the year 1, after making 14 lakhs, in the year 2, making 28 lakhs with 200 students over there, is that practical? Everyone unmute and tell me practical or not practical, or am I giving you something very, very crazy number?
Practical.
No, 100% practical.
No, very practical, sir. Very practical.
Now, this is a very practical number, and that is why I wanted this game plan to be ready for you. So your goal is year 1. This is your goal. Everyone write down. Don't deviate from this goal. Don't improve this goal. Don't deteriorate this goal. Now, some of you will say, but Mitesh, I can do better than this. How many of you feel this right now? Raise your hands. Mitesh, I can do better than this. This is the first year. I understand, but don't. If you are supposed to do better than that, automatically it will happen. Don't worry. But I want you to focus on the goal that I am giving you. Don't change the GPS map. Don't change the game plan. How many of you promise me that again? Raise your hands. Don't get lalchi. Don't get greedy. Don't be impatient. Follow the game plan. First year, how many students for group coaching? Everyone show me your hands. 200. At what rate? 2000 rupees. First year, how many students for personal coaching? Again, 200. How much money will you charge them? 5,000. How much total money will you make in the first year? 14 lakhs. That's more than 1 lakh rupees a month. Now, year 2, how many group coaching students? Everyone show me your hands. 400. At what rate? 2,000. Don't change your rates. Second year, how many total personal coaching students? 200 only. At what rate? Now you change your rates to 10,000. So you make how much total? 28 lakhs. Now, let's total this. By the end of second year, you would have made 42 lakhs. What is that average? More than 2 lakh rupees a month. Now, how many of you are excited for this? More than the money, how is the goal plan making you feel? Like, this is a clear plan. You follow this game plan and you'll get there. How is everyone feeling about this game plan now? Tell me on a rate of 1 to 10. Are you feeling confident about it? Yes or no? Awesome. Now, what have you invested in the Law of Attraction certification program? Whatever the course you have invested, whether plan 1 or plan 2, when you make 42 lakhs, what is the percentage of the investment that you made in the certification program, everyone? If you had to look at the percentage, what is the percentage? Is anybody good at maths here? What is the percentage you invested compared to 42 lakhs in 2 years? No, I'm not asking returns. I'm asking what is the percentage you invested? So for an example, today we invested 10,000 rupees to join the Law of Attraction certification program. After 2 years, you made 42 lakhs. What's the percentage that you, 10,000 रुपया कितना percent होता है 42 lakhs का? That's right, 0.01%. Are you happy to pay 10,000 rupees for this course? Type in yes or no in the chat window now. I know all of you have already invested. I'm just saying, are you now happy to see this kind of returns? Are you understanding what I'm saying? This is what you need to do with your students. You need to prove and add value to them 10 times. This is not even 10 times. This is more than 400% growth. Okay. Is it worth investing 0.2% to make 42 lakhs in 2 years? Yes. Okay. I wanted you to feel confident about that game plan. Now going to the second part of the game plan. Offer 3-level results. Once again, Follow my strategy, follow my game plan. Don't change anything about this. Not 4 levels, not 5 levels, not 6 levels, not 7 levels, not 8 levels. Some of you will say, but Mitesh, you have 4 levels. Don't do what I am doing now. I have reached here after I did this. Do what I did in the beginning to get where I am today. Offer 3 level courses. And what are the 3 level courses? Write down the 3 levels right now, everyone. Level 1, free. Level 1 has to be free. Now, some of you will say, Mitesh, can I charge 1 rupee? Will it be better if you charge 1 rupee? Everyone? Take your hands like this. Give yourself a tappu. Say, don't think. Only follow. Right? Don't think. Why you want to try your strategy when I'm giving you a tried and tested strategy? People who do too much creativity in my game plan, I tell them one thing. Have you already started making 1 crore a month? Hello? Have I started making more than 1 crore, 2 crores a month? So who should you listen to? Your strategy or my strategy? Right? Listen, I'm not being arrogant. I'm just trying to tell you, follow the strategy that is working, Baba. Why follow the strategy which is not working? Correct? Simply do what I'm saying. Level 1 has to be free. Level 2 has to be group coaching 2000. Simple. For now. Level 2 has to be group coaching for now. Level 2 for now, group coaching for 2000 rupees. Level 3, personal coaching 5000 rupees. Level 3, personal coaching 5000 rupees. Now, some of you will say, but sir, I can very easily sell 5000 rupees for group coaching. Kya karna hai? Whenever you get this thought, na, take your hands like this, give yourself a tappu and say, don't think, just follow. Okay? How many people here have been creating strategies for 10, 20 years? Be honest with me, come on. And your strategies are not working. Correct? Stop making strategies. That's not your job. That's my job. Follow the strategy I'm teaching you. Level 1, free. Level 2, 2000 rupees group coaching. Level 3, personal coaching, 5000 rupees. हिलना नहीं इससे, ना लेफ्ट ना राइट ना ऊपर ना नीचे ना थोड़ा ना आगे ना पीछे, कुछ नहीं, जितना बोला उतना करो. I'm telling you, you will get results. Consistency. I'll tell you why. Clarity has power. Everyone write down. Clarity has power. The moment you take a strategy and you try to change the strategy, now the clarity is gone. Clarity has power. Follow the strategy I'm giving you. Okay. Next. Attract unlimited students. Unlimited students. I want you to have a game plan which gives you the ability to have unlimited students, not 100 students, not 2000 students, not 5000 students, not 1 lakh students, not 1 million students, unlimited students. You must have a game plan that gives you the ability to attract unlimited students. How do you do that? Next step tells you that. Very critical. Teach free. Teach free. Some of you will say, but Mitesh, if I teach the same thing free, why will people give me money for it? I'll tell you why. Teach free, charge for results. Write this down. Teach free, charge only for results. Example. On YouTube, what do I give? Option number 1, knowledge. Option number 2, results. Everyone tell me. On YouTube, I give knowledge. I teach. It's free. When you've attended my course, what am I promising you? Results. That is why I'm giving you ready strategy, ready sales script, ready content, so that you get the same result that I do. Charge for results. Don't charge for content. You will always feel insecure as a coach if you keep trying to charge people for the value of your content. Everyone write down, content has zero value. Content has zero value. Once upon a time, we used to hear content is king. Do you remember that? Content is not king. Result is king. If you give people content and you take 10,000 rupees and then they don't get any result out of it, is content king? No, content has zero value. What has value? Results. I'll give you an example. Once again, I know a lot of people will feel like, how many people over here have still got this confusion in your mind that you're teaching me basic law of attraction to teach to students, But all the basic law of attraction content is on YouTube for free. Sir, you are only teaching everything about basic law of attraction on YouTube for free. Why will the same student pay me money? How many people have the same question? Type an I in the chat window. Come on, be honest. Type an I in the chat window. Sir, you are teaching the same stuff for free. Why will they pay me? Okay, I'll tell you why. When 100 people watch me on YouTube and take free content, less than 0.01% people get results. You know why? Because that is just knowledge. Those 0.01% people who get results is only because they have the willpower. Maybe universe has their hand on them, or they have another coach whom they're learning from. Content has zero value. Teach people. Then it's up to them to take a result out of it. But charge people for results. People will not give you money for knowledge. People will give you money if you guarantee them that you will create results. Is that making sense to you? That is why it's a very, very critical that every single one of you focus on adding value to other people's life. So look at the next point here. Add and prove 10x value. Add and prove 10x value. What that means is if somebody's paid you 2,000 rupees, that person has to feel, my God, I can't even measure the amount of value I got from you. That is how they should talk to you. Like, I'll give you an example. All platinum members for the last few weeks, I've been declaring something to you every morning in the platinum DMP. Every time I declare something, how do you feel? Like, how many of you would have never imagined when you joined a platinum that I could give you so much? How many of you agree? Right? And if you think I've finished, I've not even started. Okay. My intention is to keep investing money to attend courses and then pass all that results to you. But the point is, you can't just add value. You have to prove value. What does that mean? In the office, how many people have gone through this experience? You do the work, somebody else gets the credit. Or in the house, how many people have got this experience? You do the work, your brother or your sister gets the credit. How many people have gone through that experience? Type in me in the chat window now. Come on, how many people got that experience in life? Yeah? Well, why? You know how to create results, but you don't know how to prove your results. That's not good. There are two things. Everyone write down: performance and perception. Performance and perception. Adding value is performance, which means how you perform. Interesting. Okay. I just realized something. Tony Robbins has a similar voice nowadays, and I'm kind of modeling him somewhere. I need to take care of this. I just realized something. Anyway, so bottom line is performance and perception. What is perception? Perception is how people think about you. Now, believe it or not, perception is more powerful than performance. Perception is more powerful than performance. Example. Let's say a product is brilliant, like the most powerful product in the world. Is it necessary if a product is powerful, it is selling? Tell me yes or no, everyone. Either tell me in the chat window also or on the hands also, yes or no. Not necessary that a product will sell. Why? Because you're not able to prove the value. Is it possible a product is not great, but it is selling? It's an average product, but it is selling. Yes or no? It's possible. Somebody knows how to sell, somebody knows how to create the perception. What I will teach you is both performance and perception both. When performance is also 10x and when the perception is also 10x, that's when you become a millionaire. Write this down. 10x performance plus 10x perception equals millionaire. You want to be a millionaire, only performance doesn't help. Most people say, Mitesh, I have the best product in the world. Doesn't matter. You must have the best product plus the best perception about you. Then the product sells. Clear, everyone? Okay. So I've given you a clear plan of how you need to follow with me for the next 30 days. This is the plan we are going to follow. I've started with giving you some calculations about the game plan. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the content strategy. Is everyone ready? Okay. So everyone tell me one word in the chat window. How are you feeling so far about the law of attraction certification? How are you feeling so far? Feeling wow, good, powerful, relaxed, awesome. Okay, successful. That's good. Excited. All right. Confident. Good. Okay, super. All right. I want you to feel relaxed on the way so that you know that you're on the right track. Okay, awesome. Now let's move towards the next part, which is the knowledge part. But before that, let's do one thing. I'm going to put some music on and I want all of you to do some crazy activity with me. Those of you who are also on video recording will do it with me. No excuses, okay? So here we go. I'm coming on the gallery view. Everyone come on the gallery view first. All right. And unmute yourself, everyone, including people who are on video. You can't unmute, but you need to make sure that you're doing it with me. Don't make any noise. Stay silent. Just unmute everyone. Go. Now hands like this on your cheeks. Now say coochie 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 towards the camera. This coochie to other people. Take their name. Come on, take their name. Name. Everybody, take each other's names. All right. Awesome. So everyone now. Okay. Putting you on mute. Okay. Let's do a little bit of exercise. Turn your neck. Shoulders. Come on, shoulders. This side. Come on, Ratna. I can see you. Where are your shoulders? Turn. Turn, 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 turn. Now hands like this. Move back. Ah. Hands up and make that noise, everyone. Oh. All right. Okay, everyone unmute again. Giving you the opportunity to do that. And everyone do this. Tongue and say. Okay, so we are done with the Energizer. I'll tell you why we did this later. It's part of the coaching program. For now, let's start. Okay, ready? This is where we get into the next part. So this is the wrong message here. Now, when we talk about teaching knowledge, there are two things that you must always remember. Point number one is called as pre-framing. Everyone write down pre-framing. You need to frame everything correctly when you are teaching something in your law of attraction course. What is pre-framing? Everyone take your hands like this. Take your hands like this. Okay. So do you see around me, there's a kind of a box on Zoom, right? The video box. This is kind of a frame. Think. The photograph is beautiful. But if the frame is more beautiful, the photograph becomes more beautiful. How many of you agree with that? Example. How many of you have got your marriage album? Like, of course, if you're married. How many of you have your marriage album photographs? Right? What if the photographer gave you the marriage photographs without the album? Would you enjoy that? No, right? So is the frame and the album important? Yes or no? Yes. The way you listen to something does not depend on the content. It depends on the frame in which you're listening. Example, sometimes you say, when somebody's angry, you say, that person is not in the right frame of mind. Yes, the person is not in the right frame of mind. Sometimes when you're happy, sometimes when you're creative, you say, I don't know why I'm in this creative frame of mind right now. So what is a frame of mind? It's a state of mind. Everyone write down, frame of mind is a state of mind. If you want to control the result of your law of attraction course, you need to control the frame, which means the state of mind of your students. How they listen to you has to be controlled by you. This is called as pre-framing, which means before students listen to you, first you control the frame, then you put the content. So if you have to write down the example, first give the frame, then give the photograph. First give the state of mind, then teach the law of attraction content. Why? If I give the photograph, in this case, the photograph means content of law of attraction. Without the frame, can I control how people feel then? Hello? No. If I don't control the frame, I cannot control how they feel. But if I control the frame, I control how they feel. Because of what is a frame? A frame of mind is a state of mind. That is why this is called as pre-framing, because before they listen to the content, you have to control the frame of the mind, state of the mind. Example. When can you use frame of mind? 2 points where you can use frame of mind. 1, write down to prove a point. To prove a point, which means if you want to teach law of attraction, you have to prove a certain point, right? That law of attraction works. How to prove that point? For that, you need a frame of mind first. I'll tell you ready-made frames that I use. Second place where you need a frame is objection handling. Objection handling. Let's say somebody is going to tell you that I don't have time for the complete course. Is there a chance that people can leave your course half the way? Yes or no? Yeah, there is a chance. You need to pre-frame that objection. Pre-framing is about handling the objection before the objection comes. So for an example, if people are going to leave your course half an hour after they started, you need to pre-frame it in such a way that they don't even think about leaving. This is called pre-framing. Let me give you an example of that. Few minutes ago, I told you, if you follow the plan exactly the way I'm telling you, you will guaranteed get results. How many of you remember that? And I said, how many of you are super excited to learn about that game plan? And everybody said learning, excited, right? I was controlling the frame of you being excited before I tell you the strategy. I could have directly started here. For an example, let me show you again. This was the strategy I showed you. Yes or no? This was my frame. If I had not controlled the frame, these are the problems, these are the solutions. And if without showing this, if I would have directly started today's course with this, do you think you would have felt exactly the way you're feeling right now? No. That is the job of a coach, to control the frame of the conversation of how people listen to you, how people feel about what you say. It's called the frame of mind. Okay. So one part of the reason for framing is what? Proving a point. Second point of the framing reason is what? Objection handling. I'll show you ready-made frames for that. Other than that, you also need to focus on seeding. Everyone write down seeding. So these are two principles that I follow in my entire course. Pre-framing and seeding. Pre-framing and seeding. What is seeding? Everyone take your hands like this. Come on, quickly. Even if you're on a video recording, do this. Take your hands like this. Ek seed dal do. Put a seed. Now, if the environment is correct. Now, what is the environment? This is the environment. The right soil. This is pre-framing. Pre-framing is creating the right environment. In the right environment, now you put a seed. If the environment is correct and you put a seed, everyone show me with your hands what happens to the seed. Show me with your hands what happens to the seed. It grows. And later it gives you what? Show me your hands. Fruits. Yes or no? A tree can give you fruits for how long? Lifetime. Yes or no? So, do you want lifetime fruits? But then you have to start the seeding. So where is a seed used? A seed is used to convey a message before time. Write down, to convey a message before time. Okay. Example. Few minutes ago, and I'll give you actual example where I did the seeding with you today. Can anybody identify what seeding I have already done? Let's see if you can tell me in the chat window. Can anybody identify what seeding have I done? Come on, quickly. Anybody? I've done 2-3 seedings very consciously, so I can give you this example. Not strategy, not game plan, not ROI, not calculations. That was all pre-framing. That is all pre-framing. No. Okay, so let me give you an example. How many of you realized I asked people to talk about hope, nope, no results? And I said, how many of you Hope No students realized, even though you were teaching free in the beginning, you were able to sell? How many Hope No students were you able to sell even though you were teaching for free? Yes or no? Unmute everyone, all the Hope No students, unmute and say yes.
Yes.
If you were able to sell even though you were teaching for free.
Yes.
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 Now, where did I use this example? When I was talking about saying teach free, charge for results. Do you remember that? Teach free, charge for results. I used Hope No students to say, yes, I taught for free, I charged for results, I made money. No. The message here was, yes, if in law of attraction, you also teach for free, you can also charge for results. Yes or no? So does content have value? Does content have value? No. What has value? Results has value. No. Can anybody again tell me what was the seed here? Chalo, what was the seed? No. What was the seed? No. What was the seed? No. See, that is the power of seeding. Ah, Gaurav got it. Gaurav got it. Okay. The seed here was enroll in the Hope No certification program. How many people are not part of the Hope No certification? Raise your hands. Did you have this curiosity? Yaar, ye hai kya? Unmute and say yes if you had that curiosity. Yaar, what is this Hope No certification?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Have you already made up your mind? Yaar, je jaake dekhte hi hai kya? Like, let's have a look at it, what it is. Yes or no?
Yes.
I have decided to do that. Yes.
There you go. Did I tell you go and check the Hope No certification course? No. What did I do? I put a seed in your thought. How do you do seeding? Everyone write down seeding through stories. Seeding through stories. You tell a story, it goes to the subconscious mind. I'll give you an example. How many people have heard people like Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, Anthony, John D. Martini? Anybody? Have you heard about great trainers? Do you know 80% of the time they're telling stories? Yes or no? Shiv Khera. Have you heard about Shiv Khera? His full book is full of stories. Why do they tell stories? Story is a great way to plant a seed. You don't even directly saying something and the seed is already there. Okay. For an example, one more seeding that I did. Can anybody identify what seeding did I do? Other than Hope No, what seeding did I do?
Monu identified already.
What is that?
Platinum.
Ah, you got it. So you see, I didn't say join Platinum. Some Platinum members came and said, after I joined Platinum, I got this result. After I joined Platinum, I got this result. And in the DMP, many times, I'm telling people, okay, guys, high fives to everyone. Say congratulations for being a Platinum magician. Do you remember that? In the DMP, many times I say, everyone, high fives to them and tell them congratulations for being an advanced magician. That means they're part of advanced LOA. Yes or no? Sometimes I say, congratulate them for being a happy millionaire. They're part of wealth mastery. What did I do? Wealth mastery seeding. Are you getting this? This is called seeding. Now, question. After doing seeding, why am I able to open the strategy so openly to you? Why? Anybody?
Good intention.
Yes. If your intention is correct, you can openly show your strategies. If your intention is wrong, you will be scared to open your strategies to other people. So this is the power of teaching law of attraction. You cannot teach without authenticity in this. What is authenticity? Intention has to be pure. Make a difference first. Okay. Then you can openly say, come and join Platinum, because you know that is the kind of value that you will add. When did I do the seeding for Platinum? I said, how many of my Platinum members do you remember? Every morning I keep declaring something new. And how do you feel when you see that I'm adding so much value? Had you even imagined that I will add so much value in your life when you join Platinum for the first time? They said no. I did two things. I proved a point here. Which point did I prove? Come back here. I proved the point here of add and prove 10x value. Do you remember that? While saying that point, I spoke about Platinum. But by saying that, I also sowed a seed in your mind. How many people have never heard about Platinum? Raise your hands. You started thinking, right? What is Platinum? I should go and check what is Platinum. How many of you already know about Platinum? When you heard that example of platinum, how many of you thought, yaar, shayad karna chahiye, maybe we should do platinum, maybe I should try, right? It's a seed. I don't have to tell you to join. People will think they should join. Sow the seed of a result. Everyone write down, sow the seed of a result. When you sow the seed of a result with a story, people themselves think, I want to join Hope. I want to join Train the Trainer. I want to join Platinum. I want to join Law of Attraction Certification. This is the power of seeding, of what you need to do in your Law of Attraction course. Now, I've taught you about pre-framing. I've taught you about seeding. Now, here is the best part. Starting now, I am not going to leave it to you to decide how to pre-frame. I will not leave it to you to decide what to seed. I will give you ready-made frames and ready-made seeds. बोलो चलेगा? खेती करना आपके हाथ में. When the result comes, enjoying the result in your hands. I am giving you ready-made frames, ready-made seeds. Happy? Okay, done. So now let's learn about frames. Whenever you start the Law of Attraction course, take a blank page, everyone. Make sure it's a completely blank page. Never start a new topic with a half page. Always take a complete blank page, okay? On the new page, everyone write down frame number one. Frame number one. Whenever people join your course, what is the first frame you need to start with? Can anybody try and remember from my Law of Attraction course, what is the frame I start with? What is the frame of mind? Remember? State of mind. Emotion. What emotion am I giving people when I start the course? Anybody? Problems? No. Results? No. I did that today also, by the way. Hope? No. No. Hope. Excitement. Okay. Very close to excitement. Yes. Actually, it's excitement. What else? All right. So think, how many of you have done many of my webinars? Raise your hands. Were you there in the beginning of today's course? I started with a very critical question. Not question. I asked all of you to unmute each other and say something. Can anybody unmute and tell me, what did I ask you to say?
Happy frame of mind.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I asked you to say congratulations first. When do we say congratulations, everyone? When somebody achieves something big. Yes or no? The frame of mind I want to give to Law of Attraction students or any student in life that you should also give is achievement. Everyone write down the feeling of achievement. Give people the feeling of achievement the first minute people join. Tell them to write congratulations. You've reached the right time and the right place. Congratulations for joining this course. The idea is not simply to say congratulations. What's the science behind it? You're doing a pre-framing here. You're giving an emotion of achievement. If a student starts with a feeling of achievement, will the student learn better in the course? Yes or no? Of course, right? So give the feeling of achievement. Frame number one, achievement frame. Give the feeling of achievement. Now, frame number two. What is my second frame that I use with people in my webinars? Anybody remembers my second frame? Now, this particular frame, let me give you a hint, is dependent on a particular objection handling. Chalo, now let's see how many people remember. Come on, platinum members.
Be till end. Be till end. We will give you
30 days.
free resources.
How many days?
I love you.
Focus on frequency, not
How
on
many days in
No,
30
no, no.
days?
No. Who said stay till the end? Who said stay till the end?
Aye.
Chaya. Perfect answer, Chaya. Perfect answer. So yes, the right answer is, everyone write down, frame of mind, warning. The frame of mind, the frame two is called as the warning frame of mind. Warn people, saying, now that you've started this program, I want to give you a warning. And the warning is, now that you've joined the Law of Attraction certification course, by the end of this video, you will feel, yeah, I'm not sure if I can do it. There is so much learning to do. Or you've completed the first lesson successfully. The second lesson before you attend, what will happen is you'll have some guests at home on the second lesson day. How many people have had this experience? The day you have something very important to learn, something happens that day that stops you. Raise your hands if you've had that experience. I am warning you, similar problems will happen Similar thoughts will happen by the end of today's lesson, before the second lesson. And either you'll give up on the end of this lesson today, saying, "No, I don't want to finish this law of attraction course," or before the second lesson, you'll have some problem in your life because of which you will not be able to attend. The reason I'm giving you this warning is this: don't get stuck. Don't allow these problems to stop you. Why? Take your hands like this, everyone. Say, my old frequency is holding me back. Right? If your old frequency is to struggle, your struggling habit is calling you back. You've started an amazing, extraordinary program today, which can upgrade your frequency and it can help you become a great law of attraction coach. Yes or no? It can help you make money. It can help you help other people. But your thoughts like, this is too confusing. Your thoughts like, will I be able to do this? Your thoughts like, I don't know whether it's worth it. Or problems like personal guests at home. Problems like feeling sick today, getting a headache. These kind of problems, these kind of thoughts will stop you because actually your old frequency is calling you back. Don't let it stop you. How many of you have realized this has happened with you in the past? Yes or no? How many of you promise me this time you will not let yourself stop you? Because there's only one person in the world who can stop you. Who's that person? How many of you promise me, unmute, promise me you will not stop yourself from completing this course 100%? 100%.
100%.
All right. What did I just do? Reframing. I handled your objection of, what if I don't have the time? What if I don't understand? What if I'm confused? What if I have guests at home? What if I have a headache? What if I'm not feeling well? What if I have to go out of country? I am handling your objection before you even tell me the objection. So that when the objection appears, this frame of mind tells you, nothing doing. I'm not going to struggle. I'm not going to let my frequency hold me again. I'm going to complete this course 100%. Yes or no? Now, once again, I'm doing the pre-framing with you and I'm revealing the strategy to you that this is the pre-frame I did. Why? It's not a manipulation. It's coming from a space of good intention. Everyone clear with this? So frame number 1 is what? Achievement, where you say congratulations to your participants. Frame number 2 is what? Come on, everyone, unmute. What is frame number 2?
Warning.
Warning is very critical. Don't give the warning. People won't stay back. Now, the warning can be a little different, but there are 2 things that we are warning people. Negative thoughts, write this down, negative thoughts about the course, not having time to attend the course, either till the end of that video or till the end of that entire course. You should do both these pre-frames, both these messages as part of the pre-framing in your webinar also and your actual course also. Okay, so this is frame number 2. How many of you agree? If you do this frame number 2, there is a higher chance that people will stay in your webinar. Yes or no? So if you don't believe me, check. How many of you have attended some of my webinars till the very end? Whether it's the advanced LOA webinar or the platinum webinar, any webinar. Have you seen people who've not paid, they still stay? Right? Like the best part is my platinum program. We've got like 200 people who joined. 5 people paid for the platinum program. 195 people still there. Any questions? No questions. Are you joining? No, I'm not joining. But I don't want to log out. Why? It's the power of pre-framing. You can retain people through pre-framing. Okay? So pre-framing number 2. Now pre-framing number 3. Personal story for success feeling. Everyone write down personal story for success feeling. This is where you need to share a story from your life first. This is frame number 3. Saying, okay, so I'll talk about law of attraction later, but can I share a story with you about where I got results with law of attraction in my life? Is everyone okay if I share an example with you from my life? Yes? Okay, great. You know, once upon a time, it happened with me that I was trying to have a life partner, but I was failing. I had 3 breakups in my life. One day, I did law of attraction for the first time to attract a life partner. And I remember I used a particular technique which was so powerful. It gave me results in just 7 days. And I will tell you about the technique in today's course. I'll not tell you immediately now, I'll tell you later. Anybody can unmute and tell me what was this?
Seeding.
Seeding. Seeding, that this technique is very, very powerful. This is a seeding. You're proving a point here. So I'll tell you what this technique is later. But you know what happened? I used this technique for the first time. Within 7 days, I was going on the road and I saw this hoarding. You know, on the roads, you sometimes have these hoardings, these boards. And I read Mind Control course by Dr. Sudhir Arora. And I said, interesting. So I went and attended this course. And there I met a girl. I got attracted to her. And she's my life partner today. I got married to her. Her name is Indu. So this is actually a true story, guys. This is actually how I met Indu. The difference is I attended this course for course. After I met Indu, course piche reh gaya. I did not finish the course. I only completed Indu's life with me. Anyway, so bottom line is, what was this? Frame number 3. Frame number 3 with seed number 3. Story. In this story, what is the point I'm proving, everyone? Can anybody tell me what is the point? What is the emotion I'm giving?
Sir,
That it works.
Successful.
Yes, it works. It works. The emotion you have to give is, write down, wow, it works. Not just it works. See, you can say, once upon a time, somebody used law of attraction for marriage and they got married. No, it works. But when you tell a story, the way I told you the story, it's a personal emotion that you're sharing. So you say, wow, it works. This is the frame number 3. It's a very critical frame. If you don't use this frame, you will not be able to prove to people that it works. Part of the third frame is also somebody else's story. Somebody else's story. So for an example, you know, you'll be surprised. I've seen results in law of attraction which are absolutely crazy. And I'll give you an example. There was this lady, her name is Anu. Anu had asthma for about 20 years. And when she joined the daily magic practice for the first time, she started practicing law of attraction. You know, a lot of people, they learn law of attraction, but they don't practice law of attraction. How many of you agree with that? In fact, how many people here have also learned law of attraction many times earlier, but did not really practice? How many of you have been guilty of that? Raise your hands. Right? But you know, Anu, she didn't do that. She didn't just join the law of attraction course, she also joined the daily magic practice course. What is that? That's a practice session that we do. I'll tell you about it later in the end of the course today. But anyway, so Anu joined the DMP and you'll be surprised. 20-year-old asthma went in 1 month. Even I am shocked. I have no idea how. Like, if you really ask me, does law of attraction cure asthma? I cannot declare that at all. I have no experience of medical science. I'm not even a doctor. But I'm just telling you the true story of what Anu shared with us. And Anu is not the only one. I remember recently somebody told me skin allergy went away. Somebody said they got a fracture and their healing multiplied by 10 times. I mean, the results that people have got in their health, just amazing results. How many of you want these kind of results by using law of attraction? Raise your hands. That's what you're about to learn in today's course. Are you excited? Now you see, by the end of the story, you've forgotten something. Can anybody unmute and tell me?
DMP. What is the DMP?
So what was the seed here?
DMP.
What's the seed? What was the seed?
The results you get from DMP.
So the seed is, if you don't practice with DMP, you may not get results. Which is actually true. Again, I'm able to tell you this openly because it's a true intention. How many of you agree? Learning is not important. Practice is important. Raise your hands. Yes or no? But you have to give that seeding. It's your responsibility to communicate that message to your students. In frame number 3, there are 2 messages you're giving. Personal story. Wow, it works. Message number 2. If you don't practice, these kind of results are not possible. If you practice the kind of results that Anu got, these kind of results are possible for you. Okay. Now, initially, how many of you have never taught law of attraction before? Okay. Now your confusion in your head is, I can share my story. But the problem is, you don't have somebody else's story to share. Yes or no? Okay. What if I give you ready-made stories to share from DMP? Would you love that? Right? So you can tell your students saying, you know what? I was personally practicing the DMP, daily magic practice with my coach, and you'll be surprised. Kind of results I saw were amazing. That there was this lady called Anu, and now you tell the story. I personally will give you 20 stories to share, and you can take these stories with my name. I'm giving you that permission. How many of you are okay with that? All right. Am I solving your problems? Am I making your life easy? All right. Okay. Awesome. So frame number 3, personal story, DMP story, so that when you ask them to join DMP, they're excited to join DMP, right? People who are part of plan 2. How many of you? There are only 5 or 6 people who are part of plan 2. Raise your hands. People who are part of platinum, raise your hands. Okay. You will be having access with me later for a separate session after the Law of Attraction certification course completes, where I'll teach you exactly what is the science of doing DMP. Exactly how do you deliver DMP, what music to use, what content to say, how to create results for people. All of that is part of DMP. For plan 2 people, that is included. Plan 1 people, after you make money, I know that you will make crazy amount of money even with plan 1. Remember later to learn and get results from DMP and how to teach DMP. For now, even if you're not able to deliver DMP, that's fine. At least start with teaching basic Law of Attraction course. What did I just see here?
Join plan.
Join plan 2.
Join plan 2 for DMP. Not only platinum, this is also plan 2 for Attraction certification. If you remember, Law of Attraction certification has 2 plans. Plan 1 is the basic Law of Attraction content, where I'm telling you about how you can make about 1 lakh rupees a month. Plan 2 is where I'm teaching you about how to make 10 lakh rupees a month doing DMP also. So that is also the kind of seeding that is possible here. After the frame 3, now comes frame 4. Frame of science and facts. Write down, everyone. Frame of science and facts. Now, what is a frame of science and facts? And why do you need this? The biggest problem with Law of Attraction is it is so magical, even though it is scientific. It is so magical. If you tell any unknown person about this magic, the first thing they'll call you is mad. How many people already have this problem at home? Like some people really, I don't believe in all this. How many people are already facing this problem at home? Yeah. The reason you're facing this problem because you're not doing frame number 4. If you don't follow the frames that I'm showing you, frame 1, frame 2, frame 3, frame 4, congratulations, warning. Frame number 3, the wow, it works. Practice. If you don't practice, you won't get results. That warning also. And then frame number 4, science. If you don't give science and facts, you may tell people 100 stories. They won't be convinced because there are 2 types of people in the world. Everyone write down 2 types of students that you will attract. Emotional students and logical students. Emotional students and logical students. How many of you agree the world is divided between these 2 kinds of people? Yes or no? There are emotional people and then there are logical people. Now, emotional people, will they join your course immediately? Yes or no? Yes, these are impulsive buyers. These are emotional buyers. How many of you here go for a shopping mall just for window shopping, saying, "Aaj time pass karenge. I will not buy anything. I will just do window shopping." Have you ever gone for window shopping, everyone? With the intention that I don't want to buy anything. Yes? How many people went for window shopping and ended up buying something? Type in I in the chat window if you ended up buying something. Come on, quickly. So these people who ended up buying something, red ho gaya wo. So these people who, perfect. One more time. Yeah, better. So these people who ended up buying something are basically people who are emotional buyers. Because they react, they make decisions on emotions. They will also trust you faster. They will also get results faster. How many of you agree? Because they follow, right? They learn, they follow, they get results fast. The second type of people that you will get in your life are called as logical buyers. This is not just in Law of Attraction, everywhere in the world. Now, if you have to divide emotional buyers and logical buyers, how much percentage in the world do you think are logical buyers? Everyone tell me in the chat window, especially in India. Out of 100%, how much percentage are logical buyers? Can anybody tell me the percentage? Wrong answers. 20, 30, 70. The first right answer came by Bhartish. Yes. The right answer is, especially in India, 80% logical bias. 80% logical bias. Think, are Indian people great at studies? Yes or no? Yes. Are Indian people great at maths? Yes or no? Yes. Are Indian people great at IT and information and technology? Yes or no? Yes. Why? We are logical people. We are extremely logical people. Do Indian people simply throw money like this? Hello? Not really. Do Indian people bargain a lot? Yes. Why? We want logic behind everything. Right? 80% people, if somebody tells you, I love you, you'll say, prove it. Like, oh, why do you love me? If there are 80% logical girls, every time you say, I love you to a girl, she'll say, prove, why do you love me? By the way, is that a very common question when a boy says, I love you to a girl, and the girl says, okay, tell me, why do you love me? Is that a very common question in Indian girls? Yes or no? Yeah, logical girls. Like, why do you love me? Right? But men, women, we are all like that. 80% of us are logical buyers. So, what is the best way to handle logic? Science. Use science, don't use anything else. Okay. So in science, now I'll tell you multiple frames to use in frame number 4. So I'm telling you some primary frames, and then within those primary frame, I'm telling you small frames, right? So now the fourth frame is science. In the fourth frame, what is the first small frame that you will use to prove that law of attraction works? Everyone tell me, what do I use? No, don't directly get to the laws. Don't directly get to the laws. No, 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 no. Emotions, vibrations, energy. No, 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 no. भगवत गीता नहीं रे पापा, बिल्कुल नहीं. पहले भगवत गीता नहीं बोलना, भाग जाएंगे लॉजिकल लोग. Don't ask how. No, 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 no. Logical people, you tell them don't ask how, they'll say, okay, thank you, bye bye, I'm leaving the webinar. No, no, no. Still not got it? Come on. Hold on, I got the right answer. Bhuvna has given the right answer. The right answer is physics. Everyone write down. The frame of physics is very, very critical. What is the frame of physics? The moment you use the word physics, it's a frame of mind. The moment you say, we are going to talk about physics that you learned in 5th standard science. Now, can anybody say this is wrong? Hello? That is why that science works. How many people have seen I always teach law of attraction with that frame? Physics. You remember that? Okay, that is why my law of attraction webinar works. So, frame of physics. Now you say, how many of you remember in physics, there were laws of energy? Frame. Laws of energy. Did we make these laws? Or universe made these laws? Who made these laws, everyone? Option number 1, me or universe? Yeah, universe made these laws. Everyone write down questions for frames. Questions for frames. Don't tell the frame, ask the frame. You're using a question to put a frame of mind, to create a frame of mind, to create a state of mind. Frame of mind works best when you're putting a question rather than statement. Example. Laws of energy is very, very powerful. Statement, option number 1. How many of you agree law of energy was not created by me, it was created by the universe? How many of you agree? Question. So if your law of universe was created by, laws of energy was created by universe, it is definitely more powerful than human laws. How many of you agree? Yes or no? See, what did I prove to you? Law of attraction works. But what was more powerful? Statement, option number 1, or question, option number 2? Always ask questions for frames rather than giving statements. Don't use statements to create frame of mind. Use questions to create frame of mind. And I'm giving you ready-made questions. Okay? After that, let's learn some particular 4 laws of energy today. which proves to us that yes, law of attraction works. Okay. Now you give law of energy number 1. What is law of energy number 1? Everyone remembers? Show me your hands again. What is the law number 1? Can anybody unmute and answer the question? What is the law of energy, law number 1? Yes.
You cannot create
Everything
energy.
is made of energy. Everything is made up of energy.
Perfect.
Form to another.
All energy is one.
Everything.
Perfect. So the first law of energy is, write this down, everyone. Always go by the same sequence. Don't use any logic in it. Don't use any creativity in it. Go by the same sequence, I'm telling you. Law number 1. Take your hands like this, everyone, and make them do body language. Take your hands like this. Everything in the universe is made of energy. Okay? Is everyone clear? Everything in the universe is made of energy. Did I make this law? No. Is it physics law? So do I need credibility for this? No. I'm using physics credibility. Right? Now, when you're using this, always remember to keep using the word science, keep using the word physics, keep using the science, keep using the word physics. I don't say this, physics says this. Okay. Law number 1, everything in the universe is made of energy. Law number 2, everyone take your hands like this, say energy has frequency. Frequency creates form. Write this down. Law number 2, energy has frequency. Frequency creates form. Always make them do with their hands. Make sure that you're on a gallery view looking at them. How many of you are realizing when I'm talking to you, sometimes you feel I'm looking in your eyes, but sometimes you feel I'm looking somewhere else. Have you realized this? I'll tell you why. Right now, I'm looking at the gallery view. So look, right now you must be thinking as if I'm seeing somewhere else, right? Because I'm looking at you in the gallery view, but then the moment I switch from the gallery view, I look at you. Now I'm looking at the camera. How many of you want to know how do I do that? Okay, so there is a part where I will be teaching you tricks of how to make people feel exactly as if you're looking in their eyes all the time. Very easy trick. There are some Zoom tricks which are very, very easy. I will teach you them ready-made later. Okay. Now, critical part. Law number 1, everything in the universe is made of what? Energy. Energy has what? Frequency. Frequency creates what? Form. Give them examples. What is this cup made of? Energy. What is this wire made of? Energy. What is your room made of? Energy. What am I made of? Energy. What are you made of? Energy. And all our energy has what? Vibration. And that is the vibration that creates the form. Now give them an example here. I'll tell you specifically which example, only give that same example. Okay. Everyone take a water bottle in your hands quickly. Now this is my water bottle with printed affirmations. Take a water bottle. The moment you take a water bottle, if it's plastic, everyone imagine, take your right hand like this. Say this is fire. Keep the plastic bottle on that fire. If you keep a plastic bottle on the fire, show me with your hands, everyone, what will happen? Melt. When the plastic bottle has melted, is it dead? Hello, is it dead? No, it's not dead. So where is the energy gone then? It has become gas form, correct? So what makes the bottle look like a bottle firstly? Frequency. When you burn the bottle and the plastic is melting, what changed? What changed in the bottle? Frequency changed. Because the frequency changed, what changed? Form changed. So everyone, once again, repeat with me. Energy has frequency. Frequency creates form. Clear? Done. After you said this, go to the third law. Take your hands like this. Say energy cannot be created. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another form. Once again, let's take the same bottle example. I burned this bottle. The bottle has transformed either into liquid energy or gas energy because I burned the plastic. But is the bottle dead? Hello? Bottle is not dead. As per science, as per physics, keep repeating that. as per science, as per physics, it has been proven that energy cannot be what? Show me with your hands again. Energy cannot be created. Energy cannot be what? Destroyed. So when you're burning the bottle, you can't destroy the bottle, you can't create bottle. You can only transform the shape. So the word transform means the transition of the form of the bottle. Transform. So you transform the shape of the bottle because you changed what? The frequency of the bottle, because you burnt it. Now, is this correct as per science and law of physics? Everyone, yes or no? Now I don't need to prove anything. Okay. Then comes the last law, law number 4. Now, this is the law that you came to learn from. This is the most important law. Energy with the same frequency attracts each other. Write this down exactly the way I'm writing it. Energy with the same frequency attracts each other. Now, what does this mean? This is what people like law or books like The Secret call like attracts like. But actually, scientifically, it means, everyone take your hands like this. Say energy with the same frequency attracts each other. So, example, now give the same examples I'm giving you. Write down the examples. Example number 1, radio example. If a radio is vibrating at the frequency of 93.5, so make them do it with your hands. Everyone take your left hand like this. Okay, take your right hand. Tune the frequency of the radio to 93.5. Come on, tune the radio to 93.5. Now, the moment you tuned it to 93.5, will the radio play 93.5? Yes or no? Yes, it will. How does it work? Everyone take your hands like this. Say, everything in the universe is made of energy. Energy has frequency. Correct? Now, when you tuned the radio to 93.5, it attracted frequency of only 93.5 in the universe. Yes or no? Where is this frequency? Everyone show me your hands. Where is this frequency? Everyone take your hands like this. Say, it's always around me. It's always around me. Now, is only 93.5 in the environment? No, there are lots of frequencies in the environment. Yes or no? Which frequency gets attracted to your radio? Show me your hands. And the frequency I vibrated at, the frequency I tuned it at. Yes or no? Okay, everyone take your hands like this with me. Say, I tune 93.5, but my radio works at 101.1 only. I have a different radio. Anybody has any such radio? No. Use this example in the way I'm telling you. Make people say, my radio does not attract 93.5. My radio attracts 101.1, even though I tune 93.5. Ask people. Can that happen with anybody in the world? Hello? Not possible. If you tune 93.5, what will you attract? 93.5. This is the law of energy that says, everyone take hands like this again, say, when energy vibrates at a particular frequency, it attracts each other. Example number 2. Everyone take a mobile in your hands. Now, dial a number and repeat with me. When I dial my mother's phone, come on, repeat with me. When I dial my mother's phone, I will get connected to my father's phone. Now, will that happen? Do it exactly like this. Don't teach, ask. This is an asking frame. Will you get connected to your father? No. Make them say no. Okay? Why not? Because the number you dial is the same number that you will get connected to. How many of you agree? Come close to me. Everyone come close to me. Even if you don't agree, you will still get connected to the same phone number. Right? Make a joke. Say things like this. In a joke, when you say, even if you don't agree, you will still get the same number, you're doing 2 things. One, you're proving the point, but because the person is laughing, they are not defensive, they are convinced. So even my joke has a reason. How many of you are realizing for the first time why I always do this? Come close to me and I say the same statement every time. Yes or no? Because when people are laughing and I say, even if you don't agree, it's still true, Hey, people are laughing, but the message has gone to their subconscious mind. No debate at all. Getting this? How many of you are realizing the example which I was telling you? How a director sees the movie is very different from how the actor sees the movie. Yes or no? Are you understanding? These are nuances which I was telling you, which I can show you as a director. Okay. Now, you've given them that particular example of phone. Now ask them. So, if you dial the number of a wrong person, whom will you get connected to? Positive person or negative person? Show me your hands. Negative person. If you dial the number of a positive person, whom you will get connected to? Negative person or positive person? Show me your hands. Positive person. Now, where is this phone number of good people and bad people? Show me your hands right now. Where is this number? All in the universe. Yes or no? So if I dial the wrong numbers person, even if I'm in Antarctica right now, can I get connected to the wrong person? Yes or no? So now listen to what I'm saying very carefully. Come close to me. Some of you are thinking, if you just leave India and if you go to abroad, all your problems will be solved. Yes or no? But what if you go to abroad and you dial the same number? What will happen? You'll find similar people there also. Have you met people? Even though they leave country, they have similar problems in their life. How many people have experienced this? Raise your hands. Sometimes you leave a job and you have similar problems in your life. Raise your hands if you've experienced that. Sometimes you change marriage. You think my next wife will be better, but you have the same kind of wife after some time. Raise your hands if yes or no. Why does that happen? Write that down, everyone. Solving problems will not improve my life. Please write this down, everyone. Solving problems will not improve my life. What will improve my life? Everyone show me with your hands. Upgrading my frequency will solve my life. If I dial the same number again and again and again and again and again in India, US, China, anywhere, I will get connected to the same kind of people. So what do I need to do? I need to change the kind of people I call. How many of you agree with me? Correct? And even if you don't agree, it's still true. It's a science. I have not made this. This is law of energy. Now, this is called, take your hands like this, everyone say, when energy is vibrating at the same frequency, attracts each other. This is called like attracts like. So tell me, everyone, if I'm vibrating at a positive frequency, what will I attract in my life? Lots of positive people, lots of positive situations. If I'm vibrating at a negative frequency, what will I attract? Negative people, negative situations. Yes or no? Okay. I want you to write down 5 examples right now on your notepads through your memory. Remember from your past. 5 examples when you attracted positive things in your life. Because at that time, you were vibrating at a positive frequency. 5 positive examples. And then I also want you to identify 5 negative examples when you were vibrating at the negative frequency. You attracted 5 negative things in your life. I'll give you my example to start with. Pause for a second. Hold on, guys. Indu is here for a second. Sorry about that. My brother-in-law is here. He's not feeling well. So Indu's just taking him to the hospital. That's why she wanted to talk to me. Okay. So where were we? Anybody remind me? I kind of lost my track there for a second.
5 things positive.
Yes.
Right, 5.
So everyone write down 5 positive things that you attracted in your life because you were vibrating at a negative frequency at that time, and 5 positive and 5 negative. I'll give you an example from my life. I remember when I was vibrating at the negative frequency of relationships for my life, I realized that no matter what I did, how impressive I was, I learned good techniques of talking to girls, I learned good communication skills. Every time I had a partner, I had a breakup. I just don't know why at that time. Later, I realized the problem was I was vibrating at the negative frequency. So I kept attracting bad people in my life or negative people in my life. Once I changed my frequency, I attracted Hindu in my life. positive frequency. Got that, everyone? This is an example from my life. I'm going to keep my video off for exactly 2 minutes. I want all of you to write down 5 such examples. 1, 2, 3, go. Those of you who are watching me on a video recording right now, please make sure that you do this exercise right now. You will understand the power of this exercise after you do the exercise. Come on, do it now. Okay. All right, everyone. Are you done? Give me a thumbs up. Are you done? All right. Even if you're not done, have you got at least 2 or 3 examples? Raise your hands. Perfect. Now, how many of you realized, even though you did not consciously use law of attraction was still working? Yes or no? So some people say, but Mitesh, I'm not using law of attraction all the time. You are. You are using law of attraction 24/7, because what is law of attraction? It is energy. It is you vibrating at a particular frequency. The moment you vibrate at a particular frequency, you start attracting things in your life, either positive or what? Or negative. So question is, if you dial your mother's phone, will you get connected to your father's phone? Hello? No. Will you get to your mother's phone? Yes or no? So does the law of energy work? Yes. Does the law of attraction work? Yes. You see what I did over here? This last 10 minutes was entire frame called the frame of science. How many people, even though you are attending this like a trainer or like a coach, and I'm kind of giving you this frame in detail, in spite of that, when you heard me the way I'm explaining it, you yourself again got inspired by law of attraction, even though you are attending this multiple times. Yes or no? See, that's the power of the science. When the intention is correct and the science is correct and the facts are in place, you will inspire people every single time. In fact, people will come and attend your webinar again and again and again, even though they not pay for some time. Don't worry. Now, how many of you see that you actually even attended my webinar multiple times before you paid up? Yes or no? But that's because people love listening to science. Okay, so that's how you take care of the science part. Frame number science 4 of science is done. Now for today, the last frame, which is very, very critical. Once you've given the science of yes, law of attraction works. Frame number 5. What is your frequency? That's frame number 5. What is your frequency? Now you start this frame by asking, dialing a number attracts a number. Dialing a frequency in the radio attracts a radio. Are we made like a radio on a phone, everyone? No. Can I press 2, 3 buttons on my hands and attract success? No. So what is my frequency then? My frequency is made of 4 buttons. Everyone write down these 4 buttons. FTBA. FTBA. Okay. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Which means our feelings, everyone take hands like this, repeat with me, say, my feelings have energy and frequency. Example, if I'm feeling happy, what feeling is that, everyone? Show me with your hands. Positive frequency or negative frequency? Positive frequency. Does it have a particular vibration frequency? Yes, it does. So if I'm feeling happy right now, what will I attract in my life as per the radio and the mobile? Happy situations, happy songs. Yes or no? If I'm feeling sad, what frequency is that? Negative. What will I attract? Negative people and negative situations. Observe in the entire last 2 minutes conversation, I'm not telling, I'm asking questions. Okay, I'm not telling people this is how it works. I'm asking and communicating that is how it works. Let me repeat the strategy for you. My energy, if it is positive, what will I attract in my life? Positive. What is my energy made of? My emotions. If I'm happy, what frequency is that? Positive. What will I attract? Positive. If I'm sad, what is my energy? Negative. What will I attract? Negativity in my life. Come close to me, everyone. How many of you are realizing that unconsciously you're vibrating at negative emotions? Raise your hands. And are you realizing that because of your negative emotions, you're attracting some negative things in your life? Yes or no? And who's responsible for that? Now, the good news is you can change this frequency. And if you change this frequency, you can change the way you attract things in life. How many of you would love to learn how to change that frequency? Raise your hands. That is the next frame. Okay. Now, why did I ask you to come close and then say that very softly? Since childhood, whenever someone tells you, come, we are anchored with that frame of mind. We are anchored with the state of mind that somebody's telling you a secret. Right? So whenever you want to tell something important, come, bring people close to you, whisper it. You want to tell a joke, bring people close to you, make them focus, then say the joke. It takes the power to the next level. That is why I do this in my webinars. So simply do it the way I do it. Everyone okay with this? All right. So you've told them why they need to change their frequency. You've also done the seeding. You've also done the framing. That the next lesson you're going to learn how to change frequency. Okay. Now, second part. Everyone take your hands like this. Say, my thoughts have frequency. How many of you agree with this? Yes or no? So if I have positive thoughts, what frequency is that? Show me your hands, everyone. Positive. If I have negative thoughts, what frequency is that? Show me with your hands, everyone. Negative thoughts. So if I have positive thoughts, like there's always money in the market, is that a positive thought or a negative thought? Positive thought. Will I attract money in my life if I have a positive thought about money all the time? Yes or no? But have you seen a lot of people use negative thoughts about money? I'll give you an example. There's this friend of mine. His name is, okay, I'll not tell you his name because he's probably part of the course right now. So this friend of mine, he was struggling with money for a long period of time. He was doing a job. He still does a job and not able to make money. So I told him, listen, you need to improve your money frequency. Everyone repeat with me, I need to improve my money frequency. So I told him, I said, listen, buddy, you've done the law of attraction. Now it's important that you do the wealth mastery course. You upgrade your money frequency. Now, because he's a close friend of mine, he trusted me. He joined the wealth mastery course. 30 days after that, he suddenly came to me and he said, Mitesh, I have an idea. I said, what? He said, my wife, she's a great coach. She teaches Vastu. Can you teach her how to do online courses in Vastu? I said, yes, why not? Believe it. She started teaching online Vastu courses. Today, she's making more than 2 lakh rupees a month, every month teaching Vastu. And question to all of you. Did she know me and this friend of mine know me for many years? Yes or no? He's my childhood friend, by the way. So he could have asked for help from me for teaching Vastu even before. Yes or no? But how come he thought about this 1 month after attending the Wealth Mastery course? Show me your hands. What happened with him? His frequency went up. When his frequency goes up, what goes up? His mind opens up and higher frequency thoughts come to him. How many of you have had this experience? Sometimes you get the right thought at the right time and you just take the right action and something right happens with you. How many of you have had this experience many times in life, right? That is the power of increasing your thought frequency. Now, while giving the example of thought frequency, I did a seeding. What seeding did I do again? I'm sure everybody is catching me now, but I still want to check. See? Now you got the seeding of Wealth Mastery course. This is an example of that. Then, everyone take your hands like this. Say, my beliefs is my frequency. What is a belief? Some people are confusing. What is a belief? Everyone write this down. A thought is temporary. When a thought is permanent, it's called belief. Simple. A thought is temporary. When it becomes permanent, it's called a belief. Example, I am a bad person. Is this a permanent thought in your life, everyone? Hello? No. But do you think like this sometimes? Yeah. So that's a thought. Now, how many of you very strongly believe if you use law of attraction, you'll get results? If you believe in it very strongly, and if that thought is permanent in your mind, which means you don't debate with that thought, that's a belief. Now, we have two kinds of beliefs. Write this down, everyone. Obviously, again, what is this, everyone? Positive beliefs or empowering beliefs, and negative beliefs or limiting beliefs. I call it limiting beliefs. Everyone take your hands like this. Say empowering beliefs, limiting beliefs, because it limits you in your life, right? Example of a powerful belief in the area of relationships. Marriages are like cage. Once you get married, you're caged for the rest of your life. Now, is that a positive belief or a limiting belief? Everyone, it's a limiting belief. Because it's a limiting belief, can these people succeed in their marriage? No. So do we need to change our limiting beliefs before we get married? Yes or no? But what if you're already married with limiting beliefs? Don't worry, then you come and attend our law of attraction course, change your beliefs. Right? Anyway, so you change your beliefs and you change your frequency. Because you change your frequency, you attract a different kind of a life. Example, in my life, I started making about something like 5 lakhs a month, I remember, about 15 years ago. So since then, I'm making about 5 lakhs a month. But that went on for about 4-5 years. Then it went to 10 lakhs a month, then it went to 15 lakhs a month, then it went to 25 lakhs a month. Until I remember particularly 2021 July, maximum I was making 30 lakhs a month, 2021 July. And then I realized that the way I have a platinum program where only when you join high premium programs, you can learn high premium things to make premium money. How many of you agree with that? So I said, yeah, if I have a platinum program where people are joining me, I should also join somebody else's platinum program. Yes or no? So I said, chalo, my income is stuck. That means what is stuck? Everyone show me your hands. My frequency is stuck. So I went and joined one of my trainers and I paid him 6 lakhs for his platinum. He calls it something else, but I paid 6 lakhs for that. 1 month after that, my income became 1 crore. True story, by the way. Is it critical to upgrade your frequency to upgrade your income? Yes or no? But I'll tell you what my trainer friend, what he taught me in that course, not strategies, not content. He changed my belief. See, because think otherwise, how can I go from 25 lakhs to 1 crore in 1 month? It doesn't sound logical. Fact is, everything was in place. The problem was I was not believing in it. But the moment I believed it, the environment was right, it just worked after that. How many of you have had this experience? The moment you believed in something, magic happened in your life. Have you had this experience? Right? Beliefs have that kind of power. Today, we are going to learn how to change your beliefs. How many of you are interested in that? And then finally, the last layer is called as action. Everyone take your hands like this. Say action frequency. Now, what is action frequency? The actions you take. If you take positive actions, you attract positive things in your life. If you take negative actions, you get negative things in your life. Example, if you, let's say, did some shopping. After you did some shopping, you gave the person 1,000, let's say 2,000 rupees. And the person gave you some change back in life. The person was supposed to give you 400 rupees. By mistake, he gave you 3 notes of 200. So how much money did you get? 600. Now you turned around, you did not see the money first. You turned around, you were walking, and then you suddenly say, oh, 600. No. 2 kind of actions possible here. Positive action and negative action. Everyone unmute and tell me what is the negative action that is possible here.
Return ना करे
You can
Not written.
Me smile and say, 200 rupees zyada aa gaye. You get happy. You take the 200 and you go away. But please tell me, everyone unmute, what frequency is that at an action level?
negative.
negative.
It will affect you. I'll tell you why. Because one of the most important laws of energy, which I did not tell you so far, is this. Everyone take your hands like this. Say, at the energy level, we are all one. So if at the energy level, we are all one, because science says that total amount of energy in the universe is constant. At the energy level, we are all one. So if energy level, we are all one, then if I'm hurting you, who am I hurting? Everyone. I'm hurting myself. Is that making sense? So that's a negative action, negative attraction. Come close to me. How many of you are realizing you're taking some negative actions in your health, relationship, career, and money? Yes or no? You keep taking those negative actions. You'll keep attracting negative results in life. So what do? Do you need to change outside life first, or do you need to change your internal behavior first? Hello? That's your frequency. Clear, everyone? So what is my frequency made of? Show me your hands. Feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Now you need to change these 4 layers in 4 areas of life. Everyone write down 4 areas of life. Always remember to tell people HRCM. What is HRCM, everyone? Health, relationships, career, and money. If you change your frequency in only one area of life, it doesn't work. Give them an example here. Everyone take your hands like this. Come on, take your hands like this. Imagine you're holding a guitar and say life is like a guitar with 4 strings only. Health, relationships, career, and money. Now, do you think a guitar requires tuning? Yes or no? Does only one string require tuning? All 4 strings require tuning. All 4. At the top of the guitar, you'll see there's these 4 tops. You can tune all 4 strings. If you tune only one string, everyone unmute and tell me, will the guitar play harmonious music or disturbance?
Disturbance.
It will play disturbing sound, right? Everyone come close to me. How many people are going through disturbance in your life right now in some areas of life? You are? I'll tell you why. The reason is some of you are making this mistake of tuning only one area of life. I'll tell you what I mean by that. How many people are obsessed behind money right now because of which you're ignoring your health and relationships and other areas of life? Raise your hands. So you're only doing affirmations for that one area, right? That's why it's not working for you. Another example is how many of you here are so obsessed behind some relationship goals that you've started ignoring your health and career? Raise your hands. So if you tune only one string and you play the guitar, will the guitar play beautiful harmonious music or disturbing sound? Everyone show me your hands. It will play disturbing sound. Are you going through some disturbance in your life like this right now? Yes or no? It's because you've not tuned all the 4 strings. So this is something most people will not teach you in law of attraction. Always tune all your 4 strings. Only doing health affirmations will not work. Only relationships will not work. Only career, only money will not work, because all our 4 areas are interconnected. Okay. So tune your health, relationships, career, and money, all 4 together. How many of you here are realizing that you are guilty of not tuning all 4 strings? Everyone type in G for guilty in the chat window now. Are you guilty of only tuning 1 or 2 areas of your life? Quickly, come on. What are you doing here? You're teaching the right things at the same time, convincing them to work on all 4 areas of life. This is when they really start getting results in their life. Okay. Now, how many people are super excited to learn how to upgrade your frequency in all 4 areas of your life? Unmute and say, yes, I'm excited. Let's go.
Yes, I am excited.
Yes, I am excited.
Yes.
Taking a break now. And after the break, we are going to learn about how to change your frequency today itself. And the best part is, I'm not going to teach you how to upgrade. I will give you ready-made upgraded frequency. You need to tell your students that. I will give you ready-made affirmations. I will give you ready-made visualizations. How many of you would love that? Raise your hands. So we'll practice today with me. I will not send you from this workshop with knowledge on how to upgrade your frequency. I will send you from this program with upgraded frequency. Would you love to leave this program with upgraded frequency? Yes or no? Then remember, after break, not only come back on time, stay with me till the very end. Because if you don't stay with me till the very end, your frequency will not go. Everyone clear about this? Okay. So before I go from the break, here's a question to all of you. You know, some of you must be very tired, right? So maybe we should teach you this how to change frequency next month. What do you say? So when do you want to learn?
No.
Today.
Sure, you want to learn today?
Today.
Yes. Should we do tomorrow?
Today.
No,
Today.
All right. What was this? This was a frame of mind for bringing people back on time. Everyone clear about this? Because otherwise people say, I've learned too much, this is too confusing, there's so much to learn. Aur baap re, aur baki hai kya? When you do something like this, you're removing all those objections. Too much to learn objection can be taken care of if you make them say, I want to learn now, not later. Ask them, can we do this next month? Obviously, they're going to say now. Okay. With that, if you see the time, it's 11:30. 2 hours are complete. More than 2 hours are complete. And we've completed our first lesson. Let's quickly see what we have learned so far. We have learned about, if you look through all your notes, we've learned about all our problems as total problems that we are going to solve during this program. We've learned about all the solutions that I'm going to give you in this entire certification program. You've learned about the entire strategy that I will teach you in the entire certification program. The game plan of 12 lakhs. In fact, we've created a game plan of how much? 14 lakhs in the first year and 28 lakhs in the second year. 3 levels I will be teaching you in the next lesson: attracting unlimited students, teaching free, charge for results, how to add 10 times value. A lot of these things we'll be teaching you in the next video lessons onwards. Today, we also covered 2 important things. In your entire course, in the way you teach, you must always do pre-framing. You must always do seeding. This is very, very critical. Now, how many of you here learned a lot today? And then I taught you about all the frames. I gave you ready-made frames. I gave you ready-made seeds. How many of you learned a lot today? Awesome. People who've done this law of attraction course with me earlier, raise your hands. The same webinar, you've done it earlier. Did you learn it in a different way today? Like, did you have a different perspective about what I was doing, why I was doing? Yes or no? Okay. Imagine this is just the beginning. I want each one of you to become rock star coaches. I want people to come to your course and say, wow, I've never heard law of attraction before. How many of you have seen many people in my DMP tell me, I've attended so many law of attraction courses, but the way I've learned with you, I've never had this experience before. Yes, I want every student of yours to say the same. Are you ready? Okay, so I'll see you again in the next video lesson, where we will learn how to teach people how to change frequency. But you have an assignment for this week. Assignment number 1, very critical. Memorize everything we've learned today. Memorize everything we've learned today. Notice I have not given you a manual. There are no notes below this video. Why? My method is not a spoon feeding method. My method is a practicing method. What is a spoon feeding method? Giving you all the manual ready step by step. The problem with giving you a manual is you will take this manual, you'll open up and you'll say, wow, such a beautiful manual. You'll close it, you'll put it in the drawer. Your drawer will become magical. You will become logical. Okay. So I don't want to give you manuals that you don't read. I want you to create your own manuals in your own diary, your own notes. Everything I've taught you today about frames. How many of you promise me you will do a recap of this, of today's lesson, and send it to me in the community of the Law of Attraction certification community? How many of you promise to do that today before you sleep? Not tomorrow, today, as your assignment. That's assignment number 1. Promise? Okay, I want all the frames, all the details, all the jokes, everything. Everyone clear about this? Will you have to need to watch this video one more time for that? Yes. Pause, make notes, recap, send it in the community. Okay, that's assignment number 1. Assignment number 2. From the time I taught you the frame part till now, which is proving the science to people and getting them ready to learn how to change frequency, I started teaching this about 10:30 or so. Till 11:30, we've completed this section 1 hour. Observe, this entire part was actually to prepare students to learn. Are you getting this? This whole part was a free pre-frame. If you don't do this pre-frame properly, people will not learn law of attraction correctly. Is everyone clear about this? Okay, awesome. So second assignment, please make sure that you teach this part to at least 5 friends or family members. Teach this part to 5 friends or 5 family members. How many of you are ready to do both these assignments? Recap in the community, teach this part to 5 friends and 5 family members. Raise your hands. Now here is the best part. Here is the best part. Your friends will ask you, ये सब तो ठीक है, now teach me how to change the frequency. Yes or no? Come close to me. Don't teach them. Don't teach them. Tell them I will teach you after my second video. How many of you promise me that? Now, I know some of you are already good at this, so you will end up trying to teach. Don't teach. How many of you promise me don't teach? I want your friends to go desperate. I want them to be behind your life, not you behind their life. Remember, this is law of what? Attraction, not law of running behind people. What is the point of running behind people to teach if you're teaching law of attraction? Making sense? All right, so do this first part with as many people as you can, but minimum with how many people, everyone? 5 people. Do a batch of group right now, how to sell and everything. We will learn in the future. Don't worry, I'll give you all ready-made strategies. But critical part is to teach 5 people this week. Meet me same time next week. We'll not be seeing you on Saturday, by the way. We'll be changing the date and time only for one lesson, because the next Saturday, as you remember, is the one-day miracle meet, where we are meeting all the platinum members and some other members on 28th of May in Pune for a one-day miracle meeting. And that is why Saturday we will not be having the time to do the law of attraction certification course, but we will do it before Saturday. Mostly it'll happen on Thursday evening. It's not confirmed yet. Please check your emails by tomorrow. I will personally send you an email with the new time schedule for this week. How many of you promise me you will keep an eye on your email for the new time schedule? Raise your hands. Yes? Okay, perfect. Now, this was the lesson number 1. One word in the chat window. How was lesson number 1 only so far? Okay, awesome, powerful, eye-opening. All right, awesome. So now those people who are attending lesson number 1 as a compliment, as a gift from my side, today is your final opportunity. Final opportunity for what? After the lesson number 1, we will not be inviting people to complimentary ever again after lesson number 2. It is only and only for people who value this course and people who value paying for the course. So lesson number 2 email will only come to those people. Recording will only go to those people who are part of the actual course. Lesson number 1 was a gift for those people who wanted to find a way to trust whether this course is valuable for you first. If you feel you want to make this kind of money, help people, take these kind of blessings, your final opportunity to join only today in the next few minutes, because after the next few minutes, I'm increasing the fees of this course to 12,000 rupees for plan 1 and 1.5 lakh rupees for plan 2. What is plan 1? It includes the entire digital course of law of attraction certification course. My promise to you, only with the digital course itself, you will learn how to start making 1 lakh rupees a month. Those of you want to make 10 lakh rupees a month, the way I do when I started law of attraction certification, we'll also teach you how to do DMP, daily magic program, how to do daily certifications, details of how do you sell and everything. In the plan 2, you also have live interaction with me every week for the rest of your life. Until you start making 10 lakh rupees a month, I will keep supporting you in your plan 2. That is why the plan 2 is expensive, but the plan 2 is available at 1 lakh only now for a few minutes. Plan 1 is available only now for a few minutes at this particular price. After this gets locked, changes the price completely. With that, while some of them are joining or joining later, I want some of you to raise your virtual Zoom hand. I want you to share your experience. How was lesson 1 for you today? What had you imagined and what have you experienced today? Okay, so here we go. Starting with Pooja. Yes, Pooja. How was your experience of lesson 1 today? What had you imagined compared to that?
It's fantastic the way you explain I have attended many courses, but I'm your fan actually. I've attended the Hope No certification.
Okay.
And I was looking forward for this, but I missed the webinar, and it's really amazing. I love the way you give it to so systematically, and even in Hope and Opener, the way you give the music also, which is to be played in the background and everything. So grateful for your work. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, that was Pooja. Let's go to, yes. Oh, Platinum Plan 2 members don't need to pay. Platinum Plan 1 members are the only ones. If you're not part of this course, then you can pay. But Platinum Plan 2 members don't need to pay anything for anything ever in life. Vaibhav, let's go. Yes, Vaibhav, how was your experience for lesson 1 today?
Yeah, am I audible?
By the way, looking smart in your tie.
Yeah, I thought I'll
Very
just,
handsome.
deck up myself because this is really important for me. I was all set, all in. Yeah,
Okay.
so that I'll wear a tie. Let me start looking professional so that when I can start my business. So that was the idea of me, wearing a tie and all that. Cool. So thing is, one key takeaway for me would be, boss, it is doable.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I can say right now. Yeah.
I'm glad. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Mitesh.
Most welcome. All right, let's see Sandesh. Yes, Sandesh, go for it. Bolo Sandesh.
Yes, Mitesh, fantastic. I did my 2 sessions of law of attraction in US in the month of February. But now you gave me 100 times more clarity. What I did there and what we have to do. And pre-framing is mind-boggling.
Thank you.
Total pre-framing and seeding.
Yes.
And what you said, we are getting from blessings from people. Just I want to share one experience. One participant is there. He was not smiled for last 20 years. He is staying alone. And day one, he smiled for the first time.
Wow.
So that is the magic is happening.
That's the kind of blessings in this field. Congratulations. Thank you for
Thanks
sharing.
to Mitesh, to you and Indu.
Thank you, Sandesh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Aarti, let's go. Yes. Oh, Aarti, your video's gone. Oh, is it only Aarti? I'm still here, right, guys? Yeah, okay. Manisha. Yes, Manisha, go for it. Hello, Manisha. I've unmuted.
I'm a trainer. Actually, I got that feeling. And as I mentioned earlier, when I was discussing with Trupti, I started making notes to make a course, but I didn't have this strategy planned and everything. But the major thing which I got today is the planning of getting money. So this is what I wanted. Okay, I want to teach, I want to give the knowledge, I want other people to experience what I have experienced. But with that, the money should also come. So that plan I didn't have. So I actually started feeling like I'm already a trainer. So 50% is done. It's a bulb on moment for me.
I'm glad. Congratulations. Okay, next one. Who else wanted to share? Okay, so here we go. Dinesh, Lavina. Yes, Aarti, I'll come back to you after that.
Hello.
Yes, hi, I can hear you.
Yeah, hi, good morning, sir.
Good
I
morning.
am so excited to share that last year in 2021, in the month of May, I had just attended your DMP for 1 month, and through that, I actually got my life purpose. Everyone has manifested so many things. I actually found my life purpose. I became an internationally certified law of attraction trainer actually, and I have started this journey. But then now, I mean, we have manifested, both of us, me and my husband. My husband is Dinesh. We have manifested so many things in our life. Now he wanted to be a certified LOA practitioner, and nothing like better than getting trained. From you. So it is like totally gratitude to you and Indu ma'am, and the feeling is amazing. I have till now I had started this journey of being a coach in the month of October. I have trained around to 40 or 50 people, but it was a completely new journey for me. Like I had never imagined that I can become a coach, and before that I was not doing anything. I was like trying to just find my life purpose. So and truly gratitude to you and my husband, from being a non-believer, then manifesting so many things, and now he himself has enrolled for this thing. So that's the reason our both names are there, Dinesh and Lavina. Now yes, like yes, amazing. It is amazing.
So since you're already a
learning so many.
coach and you've been teaching, how was the first lesson for you comparatively, depending on the way you've been teaching and the way you learned today?
It was powerful. Like learning every day from you, or every time it's something new things every time.
I'm glad. Thank you so much. All right. So is Dinesh there as well?
Yeah, he's there.
Hey Dinesh, hi.
Hello.
Welcome
How
to
are
the
you?
coaching family.
It was an awesome session, by the way. We have been making notes and learning a lot of things.
Perfect. Keep
And
practicing, because we need more law of attraction coaches in the world. Trust me.
yes, you
Surely.
definitely have.
Done.
In fact, I love coaching. I do other coaching. I'm in IT industry, so I do IT coaching. So I would definitely love to.
Awesome.
When
From
I
logical
see
coaching to
Lavina
magical coaching.
coaching, sorry.
I said from
Yeah.
logical IT coaching to magical coaching. I like that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you
Thank you
so
for
much.
sharing both.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay. Aarti, let's see if your video is working again. Yes, it's working. Go for it, Aarti.
Yeah, hello Mitesh. So thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak. So I want you to tell you that I have been teaching for years, but that's a different thing. I've been teaching French, Japanese, and yoga. Yeah, so I teach and I work in an IT company as a customer experience manager. So I report to a CDO. So I'm actually with the logical people, and my bosses are very logical. So the confidence is something I'm beset by those people. And I have, before joining you, I have gone to many people and did many courses. And I was always practicing in front of the mirror. I have joined your free courses for 6 months also before getting into the this thing, platinum. And sir, I practice every day in front of the mirror talking, the way you talk. That I've been doing actually, so that it's become easy for me. So I wanted to learn in a correct way to speak in front of the camera, so that I don't have any hesitation. And last month, because I was giving things in bits and pieces, I gave around 50 people for a couple of days a free like a meditation. I give them how to manifest, because I was doing all these while, but I was somewhere stuck also. And sir, you won't believe, one of my yoga student, she was going through a very rough time. She's in IAM, she works there. And I gave her hope on a phone. I said, just you do it. You won't believe, sir, she has been doing, and she just messaged me yesterday. She said, Aarti, it's magical. My dean is now very good with me. Because she was actually emotionally down for a long time. And for platinum also, sir, you'll be surprised, I was not having a money for platinum. And I was going to take a loan. I was almost, so my yoga student, who is a MD in one of the big company, so I was just asking him how much interest will come just to take. I was not telling him I want to get into the course. He said, how much you need? I said this. He said, okay. He just didn't ask. He said, take this money and don't pay that much interest.
Wow. This is amazing. When you're on the right path, the universe supports. Amazing.
Yeah. And he said, I'll be your first student. Okay.
Congratulations, Aarti. This is beautiful. And how was today's experience in terms of the teaching methodology?
I'm very, very happy, and I'm relaxed actually, sir, to be very honest, because I know I don't have fear of talking. Only thing is I want to talk to people, especially the logical minds, because they do not understand emotional frequencies. You need to give them a bit of logical thing, and then they, yes. And then it just works out, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Okay, so let's take a couple of people more. Hitesh, let's go. How was your experience for today? Yes, Hitesh.
Yes, sir. So it was a very wonderful experience. I was very tense earlier that how would I meet it, but the way you have explained the pre-framing and the seeding part, now we can catch you the way you are seeding the other courses. So thank you so much, sir. This is a very wonderful experience, and I'm going to catch your hand till the end of the course, and I'll be there, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Congratulations.
This boosted my confidence from 1 to 10.
I'm glad. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You have no idea how good I'm feeling when you people are saying this, because this has been my dream. My dream to share with people so that I could make up for those days when I needed help. I didn't get this kind of help. So I had made myself this promise that when I am successful, when I'm financially free, I will give over everything to people without leaving anything in my hands. And I'm telling you, there's one promise I've made myself. The day I die, I want to make sure everything I've known and learned in my life, I give away everything. I don't want to hold back anything. And I want you to make yourself the same promise that when you talk to your students, when you deal with your students, never teach with insecurity. Always teach everything. Just give everything away. And universe will just take care of you after that, right? Thank you for sharing that. Okay, couple of people more. We've got Sumit. Let's go. Yes, Sumit, how was your experience today?
Hi, first of all, thank you so much giving me an opportunity to speak here. I'm already your student in a Ho'oponopono, and then I'm doing really well. I started this for myself, and then this one also I'm doing for myself first. So basically, I'm a lawyer by profession. I live in Sydney, Australia. And I left my career because I was on, as I said, family issues. So I was bringing some negativity into my life as well. So I really wanted to carry on that as well. So I'm doing as a counselor from past 10 years with the Women Helpline, just helping voluntarily, like with some of these shattered families, of course, with the women. So I was a negative, so I started learning from you when I was on a bed in November. I was on a bed rest. So you and Indu ma'am just give me a new life. I just
So happy to
really
know.
appreciate, you are doing a lot for the community. I can't express my feelings. So first of all, I want to say, do not talk about that. If I die, please do not.
We all do. We all
We
do.
really need you.
Yeah, but we
Thank you
all do
so
one day.
much.
And
Yeah.
that is why I want to create more of us, right?
Yes.
Thank you for
Thank you
sharing.
so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Saurabh, let's go. Yes. 2 minutes. Okay, so actually my gym coach is here. So last sharing of the day. Let's go, Saurabh.
Hello. Good
Yes,
morning,
Saurabh.
Mitesh.
Good morning.
So first of all, let me share my vision. I always had this, that I'm speaking to many people on a stage. So I thought this is the first day, like I'm visiting myself to see at that platform. And about this, about the course, I'm very emotional at the moment. I've got a goosebumps. So what I've learned from today is framing, how to see it, and how to get the confidence, learning about the physics and science, and how to, put the thoughts forward in front of people. So far, I've got the feedback that I can, over the, when I do my job, when the new starters come, I always get a feedback like I'm a good trainer. But I never thought of I can be a paid trainer, but I
Now
can
you
myself seeing that. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad you got that confidence. Congratulations, Saurabh. Okay, so with that, thank you so much for all your sharing. I wish I could take more people. It's just that my coach is here, is waiting for me. So I got to go now. And thank you very much. Okay, is that Bhuvna raising hands crazy? Bhuvna, you wanted to share something? Okay, hold on. Okay, Bhuvna, last one. All right, go for it. Yes, Bhuvna, I've unmuted you.
No, just I wanted to say that thanks, one thing. And another thing is, I was expecting that when you will start the LOA course, and you announced immediately that time. So that is the crazy thing. It happened because whatever you manifest, you'll get it. You'll be telling always.
Now I know why I declared the course. So many of you were manifesting it. All right, thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. All right, everyone. With that, we are leaving for the day. Thank you. I had a great time sharing all this knowledge with you. I will see you once again in the next video lesson, same time. The email will come to you for the time and schedule for the next live session. Those of you who are watching me on a video recording right now, go to the next video, but after you practice, don't immediately go to the next video, because this course is not about knowledge consumption. It's a lot about assignments and practice and experience. So please make sure that you do this practice for at least 2-3 days. Then you go to the video number 2. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for trusting me. I promise you I will do my best to add 10 times, maybe even 100 times value. My vision is very strong. Every single one of you makes at least 14 lakhs this year, second lakhs 28 lakhs. And that is in total, we all make 42 lakhs in 2 years. But more important than the money, we help more than 400 students in the first year, each of you. And then 800 students next year, each of you. Is that possible, everyone? Yes? All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video lesson soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Remember to share your assignment in the community today. Those of you who were not able to share on video, how was your experience today? I would love to know. It inspires me. It motivates me. How was your learning for today? Those of you who had raised your virtual Zoom hand, but you did not get the opportunity, please put it on a small video. How was your learning experience today? How was the lesson 1 for you today? Put it in the community. I would love to watch. Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Let's unmute. Say bye. And one of the exercises I have started from today onwards for all the Law of Attraction students is when we log out, we say, I love you. Ready? All right. So let's unmute everyone. Say, I love you. See you next lesson. Take care. Bye.
I love you.
See you in the next session.
I love you.
Everyone. Bye-bye.